Oh, I got caught. Yes, people, welcome to LRFC. Another day, another show. Bit of housekeeping, as I always say. Please hit that subscription button, notification button, and like button, all that good stuff. I was on the UFT today, doing some streams on there. UFT, if you don't know, is a channel I've obviously had for a while. I've had it since 2020. It got taken down, so I obviously restarted it in 2021, and I haven't been on it for a while, if you know what I mean. So it's there. It's about, a channel for every football club in the world. It's not just about, here in England. It's about Italy, Spain, whatever team you support in the world. I want you to go down there and subscribe to that channel, because it's a special channel. It's going to be a special channel because I will do as much as I can on there to get people on there and chat about their football club, chat about their players and things like that as well. So obviously, I said on the title, we're going to be talking about Liverpool. We're going to talk about our rivals, and we're going to talk about the Euros. As we know, it's the final 8 now. England have got Switzerland, Holland have got Turkey, and Germany have got Spain, Portugal have got France. So it's it's a tough games. You know what I mean? You could say Switzerland and Turkey, in most cases, are the easiest teams to face. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Turkey's got a young team, like I alluded to the other day, and they've got nothing to lose. They're full of energy, full of endeavor. They're gonna play like their life depends on it. And when young people are full of energy and all that stuff, it's difficult, to handle. That's how I see it when I'm looking at Turkey. Switzerland, I think they've been the most impressive team in the Euros, in my opinion. They're well organized, well-oiled machine. They know what they're doing on the pitch. Each player doesn't stray too far from his position, and when they go forward as a unit. When they get back as a unit. There's no one player that's a star, if you know what I mean, and who shirks the challenge, if you know what I mean, as well, which is like running back, doing the dirty work and all that stuff. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for England playing against Switzerland. It's not gonna be an easy game. England haven't been that impressive, in the tournament. They keep changing the same type of players in the same position, keeping the same players in there, and it's still not working out. Doesn't that tell you something? Maybe it's the players that's been regularly in there that's the issue for the first team, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there's a lot of work ahead for England. Obviously, they got lucky in their previous game. They scored in the last few minutes. The rest is history. They got Harry Kane scored in the extra time and won them the game. Holland, Cody Gakpo. Let's talk about Cody Gakpo, innit? It's been phenomenal, people, man. We can't deny that. Cody Gakpo is a beast on the left. There's no doubt about that. I'm enjoying watching Cody Gakpo. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about it with Uncle Rods and Anton. Hopefully, when they come on, I could see Uncle Rods already here. Just bear with me. The draw, as you can see it, people, is Spain versus Germany, Portugal versus France, England versus Switzerland, Netherlands versus Turkey. Impressive. The most impressive teams in the tournament by far, in my opinion. England, you could just say. Holland, they conceded a lot of goals, but eventually their clean sheets are coming all together. So let me bring in Mr. Rods, and we could discuss it further. Let me bring him in. Let's go, Unks.
What's going on? What's going on, my bro?
You good?
Yeah, man, I can't complain. You know me. Why complain? Nobody listens.
Yeah, 100%, Monks. 100%.
How's you?
I was just talking about the Euros, how good it is, and the final 8 now. England's going to be facing Switzerland, France and Portugal. You've got Turkey versus Holland as well. It's Spain versus Germany. It's going to be a last 8. I think it's going to be one of those tournaments we're going to remember, in my opinion, Unks. I've got
Yes,
no doubt
yes,
about that. It's already a memorable tournament
yeah,
anyway, because we've been enjoying watching it.
yeah.
But this last eight, it's just apart probably from England, you could say, and France. They haven't scored a lot of goals either. France, have they?
Mm.
Maybe them two take the. I mean, the rest have done well. The rest have done well.
Yes, yes, yes. And we was talking what we was talking before when this obviously this tournament started and the first couple of games and that, and we were saying that the Euros is like a breath of fresh air for football. There have been some really good games. I mean, even the game sort of like the other night, Portugal versus Slovenia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there's Slovenians, and I felt sorry for them. You know what I mean? Because they literally gave it all they got. Do you know what I mean? You know, and they played very well. Do you know what I mean? And the only problem that I had is like Sesko could have won the game. Sesko, his name is Benjamin Sesko.
Yeah.
He could have won the game because all he had to do, he got the ball and he was through. All he had to do was just go around the goalkeeper and slot it to empty net because once he got close to the goalkeeper, A, Pepe weren't catching him, and B, the goalkeeper couldn't do nothing because he stuck out a foot and like Sesko went over. That's a pen, and he's off. Do you know, it's a red card. Do you know what I mean? So all he had to do is just go around him, but he chose to shoot, and obviously, Costa, I think his name is, saves it, and then the rest is history. Do you know what I mean? But brilliant save as well from All Black. I think he's very good, All Black. You know what I mean?
I've said it, like, if you look at Arsenal, in order for them to become I don't want to put it out there, you know what I mean, but I'm just talking about in a neutral sense. If they get All Black, I think they're gonna win the league, man. Someone like that in goal, whew, they'll be
definitely win the league.
Be lethal, mate. You know what I mean? They already got the players that could win you games and get you through games. Can you imagine All Black in their goalkeeping position?
They're winning the league. I don't think it stops there either. I think they probably
100%.
win the FA Cup and they might win their first Champions League. You never know.
You know what I mean? Like when you have these players like Reyes in goal and all these guys, this is not the players like it's gonna win you titles, man. I know they came close in the last couple of seasons, but not those players. Nah, not for me, man. Let me just read out the comments, Unks. I don't know. Anton's watching Love Island again for some reason. You know what I mean?
What's he going on with, man?
I'm telling the guy, man, come on, man. Record it if you have to. Freaking hell, Love Island, bro.
I'm gonna message this. Watch that.
Message him, man.
I'm gonna say program Love Island.
Love Island, leaving us for Love Island for half an hour, man. Not acceptable, man. I'm not taking that. As he says, big up Love Island, man. Abdul, I'll come back to your comment because we're going to be talking about Liverpool and the signings, man. No worry. As he says, Fozzie, you've been enjoying Euros. It's the best Euros I've seen in a long, long time. Since Euro 96 when he was here, man, when I was a kid. Big up Ravi as always, man. He says, big up the crew, them. Big up, bro. Big up as always, man. Appreciate you. As always, man. As always. Bonkers is in the house. Turkey versus Austria was a banger.
That was a good game.
Listen, Turkey is a dangerous team, guys. You got to look at Turkey. Keep an eye on Turkey, man.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah, I think so. I've got it right here. Yeah. Yesterday, 2-1. Turkey is a dangerous team, Monk. It's a dangerous team, Turkey. Young players, full of endeavor. They don't give in. When you have a youth team like that, they've got nothing to lose, and all the energy they have, they're dangerous, mate. They are dangerous. Keep an eye on Turkey, people. I'm telling you. Very dangerous team.
They've got a young kid that plays for Real Madrid, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Good as well.
Big up, Hollywood. All Black would be there. Alisson, 100%. I said it. When you got a big presence in goal, mate, poof, it's the most dangerous team in the world. Every team that succeeds in the league and Europe, they have that big presence at the back. Big presence. People, I'll get to your comments. Don't worry. Lady Euro, left back. Oof. Oh, big up Andy as well, man. Big up. Yeah, I want to get to Gakpo, people. We don't speak much about him other than in a negative, way as Liverpool fans. Not every Liverpool fan. Some Liverpool fans. They always complain about him, saying like he's not good enough to play for the team and etc. But forget last season, the reason he played the way he played is because he was playing in different positions. You know what I mean? And I think it was too disrespectful on Gakpo. But tournament, in my opinion, I don't know about in Uncle Rod's opinion, he's been the best player by far, the best attacker at least. At least give him that, the best attacker in the tournament. What do you think, Uncle, about Gakpo?
No, I think it's been great. I think it's been great. You know what I mean? And look, you know what? When people come to a club at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have your good times, you have your bad times, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's important as fans at the end of the day that we support our players at the end of the day through the bad times. Now,
Yeah.
you know, obviously with when it was Darwin Núñez, I said on many streams, I said, look, I'm going to give him another season to crack on, and if he doesn't, you know, I'm afraid, you know, he's gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I did that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Cody Gakpo at the end of the day, right, to me, and I always liked him as a player, because you know what it is about Cody Gakpo?
Yeah.
Is he gives you 100%.
No matter where he plays, isn't it? No matter he's a uncle. Do you think he's a victim of his own ability because he could play multiple positions? This is why it's confusing the fan base in regards to his performances on the pitch. Because you know when he plays in the central midfield like as a number 8, he doesn't show a lot, but you know he does the job in it. He does the job when he plays as a number 9 Firmino role. At the end of the season, we saw he was phenomenal, and now he's playing on his proper side on the left. You know, do you think he's a victim of his own ability, which is like he could play in like a lot of positions?
Yeah, it could be a bit of that. You know what I mean? I don't deny that. But like his most favorite position would be to me, and they would be on the left. You know what I mean? He does a lot of great work on the left. You can see what he's doing for Holland, ripping up Holland on that left
He's
hand
ripping
side.
teams apart, mate.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. He scored one, made one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so like I think he's probably preferred position would be off the left. But also as well, he can play on the right hand side and play pretty good on the right hand side as well. 'Cause remember that goal he scored against against Man United, yeah?
Yeah.
Not the first goal, the second goal he scored against Man United.
That was the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Oh, that was quality, that was, wasn't it? That was off the right. That was off the right. Do you know what I mean?
He chipped the goalkeeper. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I think at the day on the flanks at the day, that's his most favourite position.
Yeah.
But like playing him as a false 9, playing him in midfield, I think at the day that you don't get the best out of him.
No.
And Klopp at the day has admitted that he made a mistake playing him in those positions. You know what I mean? He said, you know, he's better off on left. So he goes, my bad. That was on me. Do you know what I mean? 100%. You know this. And this is why we love our ex-manager. Do you know what I mean? You know,
100%.
Because he puts his hands up and say, "Look, you know, we're." But like, there's no saying that in this Euros and that he's been a standout player in Euros. You know what I mean? And I think he will be the difference at the day of like whether Holland can kick on and actually win this tournament. He will be the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
it's not Depay, is it? That boring Depay.
No. He's just not saying
a clown, mate. He's a clown, man.
But mind you, that guy that was on loan to Man United, Weghorst.
Yeah,
Weghorst. He hasn't been too bad either, really.
He comes off the bench and changes the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, so it's not too bad, mate. You know what I mean? Like at least they've got something like that off the bench. If they need some help, he comes off there and he changes the game for them every single time. As he says, so was Portugal versus Slovenia. The small teams, guys. The small teams just puts me.
They've done us proud, didn't they?
Yeah, man, they put me in a different level when I'm watching them. Like I used to watch these, small teams and get bored of watching the game because the bigger teams just dominate them. But this tournament, they just oh man, they're just wicked. I just love watching them. I really.
Who beat Italy? Who beat Italy that time?
I think it was
as a small team, wasn't it? Would beat Italy?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Slovenia or Slovakia?
I think it was Slovenia.
It was Slovenia, wasn't it?
Switzerland, isn't it? Switzerland beat them 2-0.
Yeah, but somebody played them before, a small team, and beat them.
Yeah, Switzerland is the one that knocked them out. It was 2-0 to Switzerland.
Yeah.
Italy are the holders, people. So that's why we were discussing Italy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm sure they played somebody and they either drew or something like that, and it was like a small team.
I'm just looking for the competition. Nah, they've won the first. I think they beat Albania. They struggled in that game, as I remember, against
Yeah.
Albania, but they beat them. Yeah, yeah. Listen, man, these small teams, as you call them, they're not like yeah,
They're not like they're not
they're not
like they
like they
used
used to
to.
be, man. They
No,
drew with
no.
Croatia as well. They drew with
Yeah.
Croatia as well.
They're not like they
Yeah,
used to.
no,
And this is why. So to cut Gossi, just to say quick. This is why this tournament's been all this special and there because these small teams, right, so-called
yeah,
small teams, they've shown up.
yeah, yeah,
They've
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shown up, yeah, and actually done their thing and have done their country proud. Even the other night with Portugal and Slovenia, and they right,
Spot on.
not being funny, and they right, none of them guys and they should walk away and they with their heads down. You should walk away with your
No,
heads held
mate.
high because you've done your country proud. I don't care what anybody says. You've done your country proud.
Yeah, 100%, unks. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's another competition in 2 years, which is the World Cup. You know what I mean? You got to qualify for. So make sure you're there. That's your next step. You know what I mean? And I've got no doubt about these teams now. To be fair, mate. He says Sesko should have dinked the ball over the goalkeeper. Of course, is what Uncle Roz was saying as well. He got through on goal. Instead of like going around the goalkeeper, I think he tried to place it, didn't he? He tried to place it, and then the goalkeeper saved it, innit, Unks?
Yeah, he tried to place. He tried to place it to his right. Tried to
Yeah,
drop his shoulder place to the right, but the goalkeeper stuck out of football. What he should have done is actually literally that was begging for him to just go around the goalkeeper. You know, either way, go around
yeah,
the goalkeeper either way, and you're
yeah.
scoring.
Ravi, I'll get back to that when we talk about Liverpool. 100%, bro. Don't worry about
Just
that, bro.
star it in it. Just star it.
Yeah, yeah. Big up, bro. Big up, Football Talk Podcast. Big up, Uncle Roz and Fozzie. Hope
Hey,
you're both. We're all good, bro. We're all good. We're
uh,
back to normality. Look who's back, man. Look who's back.
Bazza,
I can't believe it. Where have you been?
odds.
Where
Ça
have you
va,
been,
monsieur?
bro?
Ça va, les
Oh,
joueurs? Ça
oh
vient.
man.
Yeah.
I miss him, man. Yes, 100% these days. Yeah, crazy stuff, Unks. Crazy stuff going on. Yeah, with Gakpo, I'll say, next season, play him on the left. And let's see what he does. Yeah, let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about, obviously, Liverpool now, Unks. It's quick. We went through quick, innit?
Just a quick question. Just a quick
Yeah.
question. Just a quick question before we go into
Go
that.
on, go on.
Do you think that Gakpo should play like a 10 behind the striker? How do you think you do behind the striker?
Who, me?
Yeah, how would you feel that Gakpo would do behind the striker?
As a number 10?
Yeah, as a 10, yeah. Do well?
I think Gakpo is talented to play anyway, Unks. I've always said that about Gakpo. I've got no questions about that. I prefer. Do you know why he's struggling in the team? Is because he hasn't got a set position. Not only a set position. When he was at PSV, what people need to understand about Gakpo. He was their captain. He was their talisman. He was the one taking the set pieces. He was taking, free kicks outside the box. He was doing everything for them. He come to Liverpool, and when you limit, the ability of a player, this is what you're gonna get. He wants to be, wanted. He wants to, be trusted with the ball, taking free kicks, corners, and all that stuff, which he hasn't done at Liverpool. This is why you don't see much of him, unfortunately. And like Uncle Rod said, Klopp did admit to it. He did say he made a mistake with him, and hopefully Slot, who understands him, fellow Dutch coach, he's seen him in the Dutch league, can get the best out of him, if you know what I mean. But as for number 10. I think he'd be all right. I don't think he'd be like phenomenal. I think he can do the job, Unks. You know what I mean? If we have to set up a different formation during games, as I said to you and Anton the other day, I don't mind seeing a left-footed player on the left and the right-footed player on the right if the games don't turn out the way we want it to turn out. Do you get what I'm saying, Unks?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we keep wasting time. You keep looking at the time. You get 75 minutes and you start panicking because Liverpool don't score a goal after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we don't change anything because the teams are deep line defending and we're struggling to open them up and all that stuff. But if we change the formation slightly to trouble the teams, put the balls in the box, someone might get in the end of it. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know, Unks. But he can play as a number 10. I think he can, but I prefer him as either a false number 9 as a Firmino role, or a left-sided player. I think him and Diaz, if Diaz stays, should be competing for that position next season. If Diaz doesn't perform to the ability that we want him to perform at, because like I said, we're missing 70% of what Mane offered us, Unks, on that left side. I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, we are. We are sort of like missing a lot. We've had numerous amounts of talks about sort of like Mane. Do you know what I mean? We was even talking about Mane up to today, weren't we? Do you know what I mean? You know, Mane is such a phenomenal player. Do you know what I mean? You put him in any kind of position in along that front three, he's balling out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying at the day, he probably take something like a Gakpo or Jota to match his energy, to match at the end of the day what, you know, Mane could do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like Jota, to me at the end of the day, as I said, you know, I know we've probably gone on script, but Jota to me at the end of the day, right, I love the player and I think he's a phenomenal player. The only criticism I do have of him is like he can't stay fit. Do you know what I mean? He can't stay fit. That's the only problem. But you know, he's another one today that can play left, center, and right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's another one that can actually do that. Do you know what I mean? And also as well, when as we have alluded to this as well.
Anton, I can see you, mate. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna wait now, innit? Wait, because you're watching Love Island, innit? So we wait for you, man.
No, but
making us wait, you know. Big up Jamie Phillips as always, bro. Thanks for popping down, mate. Thank you very much, bro. But carry on. I'll bring Anton in as we go along. Yeah.
As I said, like you know, Jota in there, right? He plays well with Darwin Núñez as well. But just saying, in my own criticism, you can't keep fit. Yeah. But you need players like obviously your Jota and all your Gakpo to actually match Mane's energy. Do you know what I mean? You know, but do you know what I mean? It's just like he's a phenomenal player, Mane. Yeah, Anton, you wretch.
You let us down, mate. I've even confessed I'll watch it.
You know, guys.
Brother, what are you watching Love Island for, man?
No,
not even finished.
Is that Gemma? Oh,
you missed it in the background.
I get beat.
It's not even finished yet.
No! She's beating me, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
To be honest, Unks, it is becoming interesting, Love Island now. It is Casa Amor, innit? Casa Amor.
I don't know why you're not watching it. When you said we watched it, I was busting that one. See, I'm not alone.
Oh,
guys, text in, lads. Like and subscribe and tell me you like Love Island. Tell me, come on. Don't be afraid, bro. Don't be afraid to say it in front of your missus. Don't be afraid, guys.
Big up the missus.
Love Island, innit?
Big up the missus, though.
And allow that, mate. Allow that, please, man.
You know what I mean?
We'd all be like, we'd all have that reputation, and allow it, man.
Allow
it. True.
No, it is. You know, it is, Anton.
What?
Big up the man, them that watch shows with their missus, man. Big up
I can't even hide from that. Oh,
I never done it. You know what it is, yeah? Back in the day, right? I was living with this woman back in the day, right? I was like, she wanted me to watch what's that one with Fenner? Mr. Fenner. It was like some prison program anyway, some prison program. If I watched that, I said, "Nah, mum, I watch them thing there, man." I said, "No, I'm watching it." She goes, "Come and watch it with me, innit?" I go, "No." And you know what they say, don't you? They know what they say. They try to emotionally blackmail you, right?
But I got emotionally blackmailed a long time ago. But
I'm stuck with the programs now, guys. I'm stuck with them now.
You know, they go.
I'll tell her about the time. When it's coming 9 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what to say. You know what to say then. If you love me, you'll watch the film.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I've had bro. Have I had that?
I said no comment.
Beaten, things taken from me.
Like a child, eh?
No, I like the Jordans. Was in it, yeah. 2 couple Jordans up, bro. Yeah, man. She gives them to the dog.
Oh, damn.
No.
And we were speaking about Gakpo, innit? The way he's been performing. What do you think of Gakpo this tournament, bro?
Hi. Gakpo, bro. What's the last tournament? He scored 3 goals last tournament, didn't it?
Yeah, he did. In the World Cup, in Qatar,
3 goals.
Yeah.
That's his best position. in his, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me, like I said before, he reminds me of what's his name? He plays for Man United. Rashford.
Yeah.
Rashford. He reminds me
yeah.
of Rashford, kind of, but not as refined kind of thing. Rashford, he could be on form. He's our Rashford kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? He's very good with the ball and that. Most times he's like decent, does the right pass. But sometimes, again, in England, when we play Liverpool, sometimes I'm pulling my hair out, even though I ain't got no hair.
Anton, do you think he's a victim of his own abilities that he could play more than one position?
Yes. I think it's a mindset for him. It's a mindset. It needs to be someone to tell him.
He's very nice, isn't he? He's a
Yeah.
you know that he has got no ruthless side. If you look at him, you know the best players, they got ruthlessness, don't they, guys?
Yeah.
And he hasn't got none of it.
Arrogance as well.
Yes.
He's tall as well, but you see that man there, like Gappa and they're very what's that word? They're very spiritual because when I asked him what kind of music he listens to in it, the first thing he said was gospel.
Yeah,
it's a lot of gospel.
Say that,
you know what I mean? So he's got a very spiritual background, and
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
and I think
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, honestly.
I think that's what helps him because I think what it does, he keeps him like well grounded, sort of like. Do you know what I mean? And and he's just like cool and does his thing because his missus just had a youth for him as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
He missed a game, didn't he? He missed one game because of that. Yeah. After I think it was the Fulham game he missed. It was a Fulham game, that we won.
It was a Fulham game.
Yeah, and if you had the choice, I was discussing with Uncle Ross, like, where would you put him? What's his favorite position in your eyes when you look at him? Where he's playing now for Holland, or
left forward, bro? Left forward, and I'll make him be there. And if anyone came, I'll say Diaz, prove me wrong. Next game if he's getting 3, or next couple of games he's on fire and he's getting 3 goals, you got to get 4 when you come on. It's one of them ones for competition.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I'll do it like that.
100%. Steve says Uncle Ross wants to play with the number 10. Play i.e. Mac, Dom, Carvalho, Jones, or Elliott there. Gakpo, best position is on the lefts only. Yeah. We'll just
I was just
you could reply to that. You say like
I was just saying
him playing number 10.
Yeah, I was just saying that today. So because I do agree with you. His best position is sort of like on the left. But I was just saying that today. So could he possibly be experimented as the 10? Behind the striker. So he's playing off somebody. Do you know what I mean? I think he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But obviously at the end of the day, the left would be my preferred side that I would play Gakpo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be my preferred side. But yeah, fair play to you.
Yeah, fair play. Turkey dark horses, guys.
Oh.
What do you think of Turkey, Anton? Me and Uncle spoke about them.
Welcome to hell, innit?
I remember that back in the day.
Listen, other than that, but their football's been so nice, man. It's been brilliant, man. Credit to them. Best goal of the tournament was, but they're right back. What a goal! Top corner. Some idiot, I'm not gonna say idiot. I shouldn't say that. Some guy had a different opinion than me and said that Jude Bellingham's overhead kick was better. I said, bro, come on.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm about to go with that one.
It was important, yes, but what you trying to say?
That was tech. Anton. Everybody said that.
Bro, the tech.
You know what it is? You know what it is, right? I would say, I hear what you're saying, but I would say today, number one, right? That was brave. It was brave. You had to do it at that time because if you miss it, you know what I mean.
England out. They're out.
You know what they do to us. You know what they do to us. Anyway.
Yeah, I heard that.
And 2, the tech. Yeah.
Oh, what Bellingham's goal?
Yeah, the technique.
Oh, Bellingham's goal. Don't get me wrong, right? For me, improvisation. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. You need the goal. Improvisation and plus he's 20, like 21, fresh.
Yeah, 21.
You do them every day, kind of thing. You do them every day, and you see them every day. It's rare you don't see a side foot volley, on the volley, top corner. That's what people dream of, and they do the same thing as well with overhead kicks, but they're more cleaner. His one like bounced and gone in the corner, header. But it wasn't like the same technique as Ronaldo when he scored against Juventus.
So which game was that, Anton?
What?
Which game was that when he played?
It was Turkey versus Georgia.
Turkey versus Georgia.
Turkey versus Georgia. The top corner technique.
That was yesterday. Was that yesterday?
No,
it wasn't.
Top corner outside the box.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah, please go watch it. And then text me. And then text me. Techers or no techers? Just say techers or no techers. Yeah? Because don't get me wrong, Bellingham, we needed it. It's important. Don't get me wrong. It set us up. Yeah. But the technique is someone who plays football. It's very hard. And if you watch the technique of Bellingham, it's all right. It's not the best technique I've seen.
It wasn't. I wouldn't put it with what's that player? What's that player that plays for Man United? He scored that overhead kick, Anton.
And you're jumping on both hands.
Garnacho's goal last season.
Gareth Bale's one against Liverpool.
No, last season, Anton, the goal of the season. Was it Garnacho, the one who plays for Man United? That overhead kick he did. Yeah, him. That's a proper overhead kick. That's a beautiful one.
If you look at it, no.
It was the angle. Is the angle of it? Is the angle where he was?
Foz, if you look at it, Foz, that one, the Garnacho, is coming from the side, and it's more scissor kick than bicycle. Well, I mean, people forget about what bicycle kick is, right? Or when you say it's a sort of Pele kick, right? It's both hands on the floor. It's both hands kick like this, and your back completely turned, not side. Well, your ribs showing. No, it's your back is completely flat. Overhead kick, both hands. You land on both hands. That's an overhead kick.
Trevor Sinclair, basically. Trevor Sinclair outside the box. Queen's Park Rangers.
Well, Ronaldo against Juventus, that was perfect.
Yeah. All right.
Someone else on the floor, and he said to me, Bale's one was better. I said, if you watch Bale's one, the technique's quite poor.
Yeah.
If you really know to study the game,
what do you think?
The technique's quite poor in that.
What do you think? Yeah. Right, which is better? Benteke versus Man United. He's won.
Scissor kick.
Scissor kick that was. Yeah.
Do you know what? I think it's Garnacho's. To be honest.
Garnacho's was good, man. It was very good. It was very good.
Do you know what? To be honest,
and it's the distance as well, Anthony. It was the distance. It was the distance, man.
Benteke one was sick.
Distance.
Yeah. Oh, it was sick. It was sick.
It was sick.
You know what I like about Benteke's one is full contact of the ball. Like he hit the right part of the ball with the right foot.
What, Rod, you're G, Rod, because with that one, again, on a technical point of it, if the ball's coming down from there, it's harder to read the ball coming down from there than coming across. Yeah, you understand? It's harder.
Yeah.
That's why I think Zidane's one was the best. This is why I think Zidane's one was the best Champions League final ever, because
that volley.
To get that ball. Side volley, the ball's coming down. It's not coming
on his wrong foot as well, and on his wrong foot,
weaker foot, and you're almost going top corner, bro. That's the best goal.
Yeah, that's goal.
Gabriel said, "I think my one's the best." No, he don't. Him and Zidane didn't get on anyway. But to be truthful, I think his heart will tell him, "Nah, bruv, you're lying. You're lying, bruv. Your one was. If you watch it, Foz, go back and watch Bell. Anyone viewers watch it.
It wasn't good. Against Liverpool, something like that. Against Liverpool.
It's quite, It's
quite, I didn't think it was all that. Something wasn't right about it, Anton.
It's not
Something
perfect.
wasn't right
It's not perfect.
It's not perfect.
It's not. It's quite.
He didn't hit it to the full contact. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Like,
it's like this.
Benteke, that was a full contact.
If it was doing ice skating, and it was rating it, it would be like 7.5, 7.5, 8. When the technique is as good as the goal.
Yeah,
and they add it towards it all together.
All the sauce, all the sauce.
Yeah, it's all the sauce.
You're cooking.
Do you know what it is? A Gareth Bale goal, right, was good because I was in a pub that time watching it. And I clapped because I thought it's a good goal.
Yeah.
But there have been better.
Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
Like you just said, Benteke's one. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Rod, I should use that one. When my brother said it, I said, "You tell me it's the best ever kick you've ever seen." And they're like, if he wanted to lie, and you know when then people want to be wrong and strong, no, admit they're wrong, they would say no. But if you watch it, the technique was quite poor. He got it. It's almost like it almost hit his shin. It was shin and foot kind of thing. for me, it was shin and foot. It wasn't
Anton, when I looked at it, it didn't look natural.
Yes.
You know, when there's someone natural, like he can do
Yes.
that. It didn't look natural to me when I looked at
Yes.
Bale's goal.
When you look at that, what Gareth Bale goal, you probably have to say is that Marcelo done all the work for him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, on the left, yeah.
Because the way that Marcelo assisted that ball, and he couldn't miss. He could not.
He could not.
You know what I mean?
It with his right foot as well.
Yeah.
It with his right foot.
Yeah. If he was about it.
And the goalkeeper, the keeper was. Look at the keeper.
Shit.
You see, this is another thing with
Karius,
with Juventus, Cristiano's goal is slightly inside the box. Yeah, it's on one side again. Yeah, the technique is sublime. Yeah, the hit the ball is sublime, and not only that, the keeper, you're one of the best keepers of all time, Buffon.
Yeah.
Now, let's narrow it down with Gal and Bale's one. Slightly in the box, same kind of way.
Middle of the box.
As well. It's on the side. It's more of a side volley than over a kick because you can see the technique. If you go back to the technique, it's quite funny, but it scores it. It goes in.
Anton, do you think a better goalkeeper would have saved that?
I think a better keeper would have pushed it on the bar.
Yeah.
Gareth Bale's one?
Karius was really poor.
Karius shit, man. Karius.
If it was against Buffon, I think Buffon will save it or put on the bar or something.
Anton, he would have read it before it happened. You know, he already know what the intentions are. That's how intelligent some goalkeepers are.
Really poor.
Or even
All Black. Oh yeah, All Black's class.
Yeah, All Black would have.
I was talking about All Black, Anton, for Arsenal. Can you imagine All Black going to Arsenal? How good they could be. I don't want to push it out there, you know what I mean? But Anton, I'll be afraid.
This is what I see. If you play for Atletico Madrid, if you play for Atletico Madrid, right? If you're signing for them, you're not only are you writing in ink, you have to put your blood in there as well. Right? Bro, come on, think how many players leave that team. Think about it. Since Diego Simeone, how many players?
The man in black, isn't it? The man in black.
He probably go to their house and punch them up. He's one of them guys.
Don't say that.
Psychopath, mate. Absolute psychopath. Leave it.
Rod, do you reckon he's a psychopath?
He's right.
Rod, what you saying?
Yeah.
I think
he's right, though. He's right.
He has psychopath tendencies. He has psychopath tendencies. He does.
He does. So we all agree Gakpo should play on the left next season, compete for the left side, right?
Yep.
I agree.
I concur. All right. Ravi says Gakpo needs to be played on the left and don't move him from there. Yep. We're all agreed, guys. We're all agreed. Tamizi, my guy, big up, bro. Big up. We're going to do something together very, very soon, bro. So get ready. So the next one I want to talk about is this. Obviously, when we got off air, it was all announced like Liverpool, want this player. What do you guys think of him?
Who?
And I like him. I think he's a good player. Contrary to what other people say about him, I think what it is at the end of the day, right? When you've got him on the left, he's another one. When you've got him on the left, I'm not even funny. You're getting goals. It's like a Gakpo. You're gonna get goals. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think he's a good player. Because remember at the day, he was on the books of Liverpool before he went to.
He's a Liverpool boy. Yeah, he's a Liverpool
guy.
A lot of people rate him for some reason. I think.
I rate him.
Listen, when he came on the other night,
what like Unks. Carry on. I'll ask you after that.
Right. When he came on the other night for England, he changed the game because he stretched it, and he's got the ability to do that, to stretch games, isn't he? You know when you got that stubborn low block and that. Do you know what I mean? You bring him on and they stretch that game. I think he's a fantastic player, and I think what. Mm-hmm. Put it this way, if Anthony Johnson was named Antonio Martinez at the end of the day, right, we'll be like, everybody would be sort of like waxing lyrical about him. You know what I mean? 100%. I always think sometimes at the end of the day, English players at the end of the day get like a poor review, as it were.
You know why? Because they over exaggerate with the players and them.
Yeah, but to see what it is at the day, right? You do have some very good players at the day. Not only just Anthony Gordon, Look at Kyle Palmer.
Yeah.
Kyle Palmer, he's a G. He's a baller. Do you know what I mean? And like before last season, and nobody knew who Kyle Palmer was.
Yeah,
100%.
Before he came to really come to Chelsea in the day, right? And he's come to Chelsea in the day, right? And he's done his thing, and he's looked good in the day in the Euros as well. He's a good player. Do you know what I mean? And plus, in the day, he's quarter Caribbean, isn't he?
Okay.
He's half Caribbean. Quarter, because I think his dad's.
One sec, lads. My captain wants to come on. Just cut the buzz up, bro, quickly.
What?
No, I'm not yet. I'm not there just yet. I'm just getting on training back 10.
Ah, cool.
Which?
Oh no,
Yeah, he's still on the phone. Yeah,
So like,
you know what is Anton? You know what with Gordon? A lot of people just you know, like overthinking things, you know, in regards to him, because, you know, I think he can be a benefit to our squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a be or end all for me. If he doesn't come, I'm not going to be, you know, frustrated or anything like that. But if you're having options in the team that, you know, can change games, like you just said, when he comes on for England, why not have that at Liverpool? You know what I mean? And, you know, the more quality that we have up front, the better for the team. And not only that, you know, some players are aging anyway. Some players are not fit either. Don't forget, like the likes of Jota, they're not going to be fit for the whole season, are they, guys? So if we get Gordon in, it's not a bad shout. But the thing is, if Gordon comes in, guys, does this guy stay, or do you want him to go?
I'll let Anton take this one first.
Right. Thanks, Rod. Thank you, Rod.
One second though. Let me just read Richard's things there. Richard says, hi, Fozzy, Rods on panel. How are we all doing? Which left centre back, DM, right wing would you get? Many thanks. We'll come on to that in a minute. Go on, Anton.
Right. Me, personally, Gordon, for me, out of the three players that play in the wing, on the left wing, right? Now, the three players that play in the wing, because we already mentioned Gakpo. Gakpo's on form at the moment, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he's the third pick. The only thing what he got over them is that he's Scouse.
Yeah.
And he's English. He's English, isn't it? He's English.
Yeah.
And he's homegrown. That's why they won't have no problems with, you know, foreign business, whatever.
Yeah.
But out of the three, in terms of quality, he's. Do you know what? To be honest, it's a funny one because Gakpo, because although he's on form now, but we've seen him over a season, and it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Gordon might be more. He probably have more good games than bad games than Gakpo.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's them two fighting. But if they're all on form, Diaz is better than them all. To be honest, if he's all on form, Diaz.
What's the matter with Diaz, Anton? In your eyes, like both of you guys, like what's the matter with Diaz?
Not everyone. As we finish, not everyone can turn Kyle Walker inside that. I know for a fact.
No, it's true.
Gordon, he wouldn't even try. He tried 1-2 and try another way. He would not take him on.
Yeah.
Gakpo will try and use his intelligence and try and do a thing and come in the inside, but he won't take him on. He will take him on.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it's times when he needs to score, when he needs to finish or
that's my
man.
Yeah, it's the
that's my problem with that,
bruv. The end result,
that's my problem.
That's one thing about Diaz. It's annoying. It's end product.
Anton, me and Uncle Rose were discussing it. 1 second, guys. 1 second, please. Please, guys, hit the likes. We need the likes to go up, man, so it could reach other people as well. And subscribe if you haven't. We was discussing it earlier, Anton. If you look at Diaz, I honestly think on the left side, 70% that what we used to do with Mane is gone. I honestly think that. Mm-hmm. He only offers the rest. You know what I mean? Yeah. How can he get better than what he's doing right now, Anton? Do you think under new management he can change?
I reckon, right? Don't go for Gordon. Stick with these two. Let them two fight out.
And spend the money somewhere that we need
the
most.
I would spend the money somewhere else. Like for me, I would. They're trying to say West Ham are saying 85 million for Kudus. I'm telling you, Kudus.
You just like Kudus too much, man.
No, I'm telling you.
But he's good, Unks. He's good,
Well,
mate. He's really good, man.
I was trying to argue with someone the other day, and I know it's gonna be outlandish. Please, panel, everyone, get to me. I think he's better than Saka, and I really think that. And my heart was telling me yes, he's better than Saka. He's more troublesome. He's more robust. I feel like Saka is more. I love the kid. He's more like a kid. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you can push him off. And if he's stifled,
he's always on the floor, you know, anything, and he's got a man up. He's got a man up. You're right.
If someone's bigger than him and he got the same pace as him, he can be stifled.
Yeah.
If they say the left back is not as big as him, and they play defensive and they put a left back, a left winger to come back.
Yeah.
I've seen it when they stifle him. He can't play. When
he's very stiff, Anton. He's very stiff. Yeah.
He doesn't care if you're big or small. He's powerful.
Yeah,
he's powerful. He's got technique.
Both-footed as well. He's not one-footed. He's both-footed.
Both feet. Yeah. He can play up front by himself.
Yep.
Play
remember, he played against us in the Champions League.
He can play all across the midfield because Ajax played him there, and they played him centre midfield. Brilliant. They played him attacking midfield. Brilliant. They played him on the left wing. Brilliant. Right wing. Brilliant. They played him up top. The same thing again. He's still getting the same input. For me, I reckon he's better than Saka. I'm telling you, I'm hand on heart.
No, Anton, I agree with you. I love
Saka.
Not, you know, when we talk about Saka, like in a negative way, people so-called negative way. People think like we don't like the player. We like the player, but he's limited to his ability. What you see is what you're gonna get. He's never gonna improve. That is it. What? Because I look at his body shape, and the way he moves, he's very stiff.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
He's gonna be that size,
and he'll be injury prone, in my opinion, as well.
And I don't see him in the gym. You can see with Kudus, he looks wham. He looks
mate.
You've seen him defenders
Anton,
him. You know what?
Anton, when we used to play football, you could spot a baller. You know what I mean?
You can spot the ones
like but it's true though. When you're on the ball, Anton, you're loose. That's how I know you're a footballer. You're loose. You could do step overs with ease, and you could do things with your feet. With him, I look at him. It's just he's too stiff. I think I could if I was a defender. If I was the defender, I could read what he's gonna do next. It's so easy.
Saka. I think you can barge him. I think you can give him a lot of. You know what I mean? Just give him some meat, and he won't take that much to get, and he dives a lot. I've seen him diving.
Yeah, and he's always on the floor rolling about.
I love the kid. People online, I'm telling you, I do like Saka. He's a lovely kid.
So do I, man.
Great attitude, bro. You know what I mean? Even when I saw him one time in an England park, him and David Beckham was talking to someone, and he went to him, "Excuse me, can I have a picture with you, please?" You know that humbleness. He's a humble boy, good kid. You can tell. Well brought up. 100%. But I think Kudus is better than him. I think Kudus is
100%.
You know what, though? You know what, though? Yeah, saying about Luis Diaz and they, he takes some players, and he got some pace in him and stuff. But my problem is at the day, he's got no end product.
Yeah,
he's not a killer, and that's what's always going to do it for me. And at the day, more time at the day, the things with Anthony Gordon. Most of the positions that sort of like Diaz has got himself in this season to score. Anthony Gordon's putting them away. That's my point.
He's more, he's
more clinical than
right.
He would finish. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why I would say, look, I would take Gordon and probably let Diaz go. Do you know what I mean? Because I know at the day you're gonna get goals out of you're gonna get goals out of Anthony Gordon, gonna get goals out of Gakpo, and you're gonna get goals out of Jota when he's fit. Yeah. These three guys and they will get you goals. With Diaz at the end of the day, right? He's not clinical enough. Yeah, do you remember that game against Man City?
Oh,
when he got put through twice.
I know.
Twice,
Yeah,
could have won us the league. Could have won us the league, Could have won us the league.
The first time he got put through by Salah at the end of the day, right? To me, that's no excuse. You need to finish that. I'm sorry.
You know what, Lefos? To be honest, I know what you're saying there, but I don't think you're thinking it properly. If he scored that goal and won that game, I think Arsenal would have won the league.
I don't know. No,
No,
I think the confidence would have taken us over, and because it's something. The difference between us and Arsenal, Anton, is the difference between us,
we were
and
going
Arsenal.
down after that game.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but I think the difference between us and Arsenal is the confidence in it. When we beat Man City, when we go on, we did that the time we won the league as well. I mean, so that could have spurred us on.
We know the difference between sort of like us and Arsenal. No disrespect to Arsenal, right? What isn't there? We know how to finish. We will know how to finish the league.
Yeah.
And there's certain games at the day that we play in a season and that helps us. All right, put it this way. Remember, like when we won the league, that a couple seasons ago when we won the league, yeah. There were key moments in that league at the day, right? That you would have said at the day, yeah, you know what, at the day, Liverpool's going to win the league, right? And one of the best key moments, I would say, standout key moments is when we beat Aston Villa.
Yeah.
We beat Aston Villa and we was 1-0 down.
Yeah.
And Robertson scored, then
Mane scored that header, that header.
Yeah. And you see, what isn't it? You see, momentum like that, games like that, right? Yeah.
Spurs you on.
Gives you that push, that momentum to say, look, you know what? We've beaten these guys when they didn't feel we should be able to beat these guys, right?
Exactly.
Yeah? We can take on everybody.
Yeah,
so at the end of the day, what would have happened? To Fuzzy's point, what would have happened in the day is like say, well, look, at the end of the day, right? Because if you look at that game, because some guy on YouTube broke it down, and if I can find it, Anton, I'll send it to you, right? Right? What it was in the day, Klopp and Pep Linders was so genius in that game, right? Because they knew at the day that KDB was their biggest threat.
Yeah.
So what did they do? What they did in they thought to themselves, like, we stop KDB from playing, stops Man City from playing. Yeah. And that's what they did. Because what they did in the day, right? People like Rodri, Bernard Silva, even Foden in the day, right? Couldn't give that service to KDB.
No.
Couldn't get that service to KDB. So in the end of the day, right, KDB was in a load of space. You'll see it in the day, right? KDB was in a load of space, but it was no good because he couldn't get the ball.
Yeah.
He couldn't get the ball.
Closing him down before he
got the ball, especially Endo.
Yeah. You know what they did? They didn't even bother closing down KDB.
Fuzzy, you're right. You know, if you watch the game back, I was watching it. I remember watching the game and then watching the highlights and then watching Match of the Day, right? So many times Endo was on KDB. I could see KDB frustrated. There was a time when KDB looked at him like when are you gonna stop? We couldn't say nothing. I looked at him and I saw red. I thought he was gonna say something racist.
But Anton, right? Anton, check this now. Anton, check this now, right? They didn't have to sort of like go on KDB too much. And you have to keep an eye on him. But what it wasn't, and because the service at the day was being cut off from Bernard Silva, from Rodri, and from Foden at the day, right? All you had to do just keep an eye on him, just to see where he was at the day.
Exactly.
And most of the time at the day, he was in a load of space, right? But it was no good at the day because he couldn't get the ball. So what Pep Guardiola did, Pep Guardiola saw that and took him off. Because remember when he took him off, he was vexed and everything. Right?
Because he could.
It's because he couldn't get into the game. That's what it was.
Right. So what it wasn't,
wouldn't let him, and Liverpool wouldn't let him.
Yeah, exactly. So what it wasn't, and they started to explain, and right, why Pep Guardiola took him off, and the reason why Pep Guardiola took him off because they couldn't get a service. So take that into consideration, and right, you take that on board now, and then like Liverpool go on and win the game. You can't tell me at the day Liverpool don't go on and win the
10 games to go. You can't say
10 games. Okay, you know what?
After pulling off a masterclass like that.
Tell the truth, boys. I know what you're saying though, but how many times have we beat the big man and then we just lose to this little dick?
Yeah, but it's how you. Anton,
how many times?
Anton.
I
know what you're saying, but you're talking about a different Liverpool.
Anton.
Mate, the last time we beat City like that in the title race, we won the league, man.
Anton, I hear what you're saying, and I fully understand what you're saying, But what I'm trying to say is this is different because what it is, and you've just pulled off a masterclass. You know what it is today, Anton? There's beating somebody and really beating somebody.
That's
you know
what
I mean?
that game was.
Right? And that
We
would have
would've
been really beating them because what you've done today, you just pulled off a masterclass.
Yeah.
You just
And you destroyed their confidence on top of that as well.
You just given the rest of the Premier League, the blueprint to beat Man City.
Exactly.
You understand? So what isn't they? It probably doesn't come down to the like how many games we would have won. It's how many games they would have lost.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Could have been. But again, another thing as well, you're forgetting are the times that we went on to win it and things like that. When we beat them, we really beat them. This time was different because it was a 3-horse race and not 2. That's why I said Arsenal might have just said, you know what, guys, they're fighting it out. Let's go. You know what I mean? It's
all about the Anton. Sometimes you got to look at the experience, Anton.
Yeah,
our players have the experience, and the manager has experience. We know what to do at that moment. We know what to do at that moment.
The first time.
Yeah, but listen. But the thing is, the first time we had to get about 50 points clear of them, innit? That's what we had to do.
I feel
not head to head.
Wow, not 5 enough. 50 points clear.
Yeah, man, we had to be well clear of them.
I do honestly feel it in days, sort of like
we would have won it.
If we'd have beaten like Man City in that way, and then the way that we did, right, we're going on to win the league because I think we would have the momentum. Number one, the momentum would have been with us, and number two, the momentum wouldn't have been with them because at the day they've just seen it and right. The blueprint, as I said, they've just seen the blueprint, how to beat them in the final. And I think what would have happened, they would have lost more games than what they did.
And Anton, do you think after that penalty decision, do you think that's the game that's made us like not think about winning the league anymore? Ruined our season basically. Because that was a blatant penalty, guys. That was a blatant penalty on McAllister.
If all of us were playing in that team, and we saw that.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Yes, sorry,
of course, we're going to be like screaming. We're going to scream bloody murder. And the funny thing is, when I spoke to my Manchester City friend, he lives across the road from me. I said, "Bro, be honest." He goes, "No, penny." I did spin it around and said, "Bro, imagine if it was the other way around, and it was in our box, and it was McAllister done that to Dooku. What do you say?" He went, "Yeah, safe. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So you spin it round and put the shoe on the other foot. That's when you see. If people are true to themselves, they'll say, "You're right."
It was a blatant penalty. It was a blatant penalty, man. I think that derailed our season. I think that's why we lost the league because of that game.
Yeah,
like, can you imagine like facing this in a whole season, Anton? Like,
the league was against us, bro. How many
decisions? Yeah,
in the top 3 teams, even the top 5, how many decisions went against Liverpool?
Oh, more than anyone in the league.
You notice
Man City didn't even get any.
Unless you're someone who lives under a rock, no one is saying online Liverpool again.
Nope.
When the last time you heard Liverpool?
They got rid of that. That doesn't exist.
You know why they got rid of it? Because they're like, shit. I don't want to admit that, but you know what? You know what I mean? That's how they go. You know what? I feel like, I don't want to finish it off. Why? Yeah, it's Liverpool, isn't it? Nah, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't. It's cool. You know it is. But you know, I had a debate the other day with another kid, right? He's obviously not kid. You can tell he's a man.
Yeah.
He said he would rather get, because there was online they're saying Kvaratskhelia, you know, the Georgian winger, Georgian Maradona, they call him.
The one from Napoli.
Napoli. The one who destroyed us a couple of times and made Trent
he's like a child. Man. He's deadly.
This site had him say Liverpool could inquiring about him, even though he's asking for Real Madrid. I think his agent asking him about Madrid. Yeah. This boy tried to tell me that Gordon could be better than him. I said, "Bro, are you serious?" He tried to tell me about himself, right? He told me about his age, and I said, "Bro, look it up. Kvaratskhelia is probably 10 days older than Gordon, the same age, they're 23. I killed him, and he tried to come with some nonsense. I said, "Bro, you got someone." He goes, "Oh, you know what he said? He had some good points." He said, "You know what? He's Premier League class. He's from Liverpool. He's a Scouser. He's playing for England." Yeah. I said, "Okay, I'll give you that, bro. But I feel like what you're doing is because Premiership class, that's it, or be no end all. What about European class? Because he was one of the best players.
You got to move up from the league. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
it's a fact. He's one of the best. If you put best left wingers in Europe, he's in the top 5. Gordon will be in the top 50.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
He ended.
Yeah, you can't compare that.
No, you can't. It's sometimes it's stupidity. Sometimes you've got, but come on, it's Premier League class. Okay, good, but he had a good point. He said he might be a better fit and he might run through brick walls for Liverpool because it's in his blood. I'll give him that. But my man's grown up in warfare, bro.
Exactly, man.
With nothing. Cool. Yeah. Every game is
it's the last game. It's like a last game for them.
Game, you can see how he plays.
Yeah.
He's got pure passion.
I think, Anton, you just brought a good point there. I think like in the modern day football, if you watch it, a lot of that has disappeared. The humble side. We talked about it the other day.
Yeah.
The humbleness is gone. Players are like you get gifts in a young age. You know what I mean? In the youth system, you get a Ferrari already. Liverpool obviously have stepped away from things like that. They're doing it a different way, and you have to earn it. Do you think that's why football's changing slightly? And because, like I said to you before, if you look at football now, I think people like us, would have made it in this type of football than that brutal football that we used to play back in the day.
Because in the day when we were young, to be honest, Fozzie, to be frank, football in England was medieval.
Yeah.
It was
you have to be a certain size. Remember, Messi would have made it. Messi or someone like that would have made it. Yeah.
Sluggish. There wasn't really quality. There was not quality unless you looked at the players that had quality.
Yeah.
Glenn Waddle, Glenn Hoddle, Gascoigne. That had real quality. Look at all of them. There's a lot of thugs in there.
They come from poverty, innit? They all come from poverty side of life.
There's one that can play ball. You can see, you know what? He's a real baller. Got touch, got vision, blah, 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 blah. You can tell if he went to another country, excuse me. Yeah. Went to another country, he'll do well. You can see that with Gascoigne. Gascoigne, he went to the
Lazio. Wow.
He went to Italy.
Wow. Simply wow.
The bad boy.
Wow.
That's one thing. I'll give
what a player, mate.
People
underestimate his performances in Italy, and what a player.
He was sick. He was sick there.
Sad the way I see him now. You know what I mean?
Fozzie, when I see him, bro, our heart's broken for him. When I see him, how
people don't know like how we idolized these players back in the day, man. When you see guys now,
Fozzie,
huh?
It looks like Mumra now, bro. Remember Mumra from Thundercats? I like the ever living.
I was looking at that the other day, Thundercats actually. Now that's why I'm laughing because you just said that name. Fucking hell, man.
He was a
Thundercats. Can't be Thundercats.
Country pause. I've not seen anyone as close to him. Like for England.
He was an English, mate. He was from a different planet.
Who's
that? Gaza.
Hey, they had a
brilliant, man.
They had a thing on YouTube the other day, right? And they had Trent, Ollie Watkins, Eze, and Ramsdale. And basically, the day they was just looking at the best goal ever in the Euros. You know what I mean? That England scored. It came down to Gaza and a youth there, Danny Welbeck.
Okay.
It came down to them two, yeah. And Gaza won it.
Bro, I didn't need to watch Welbeck's goal. The only thing I would say with that, I've never seen. I don't know what the goal is, but I'll say unlucky. I don't know what the goal is.
Welbeck's goal was good though.
Yeah. It was good.
When as a kid, when he flicked over Colin Hendry's head.
Yeah.
Colin Hendry slips in the background and he volleys it in the bottom corner.
The ball didn't even touch the ground, guys. The ball didn't even touch the ground, man.
Remember that day he kicked it over his head with his right foot and volleyed it with his left foot, didn't he? He volleyed with his left foot. It was right foot and left foot, wasn't it?
No, right foot again.
It was fake shot right foot over his head and then volley again with his right foot.
Oh right, okay.
Gaza was too right footed, didn't he? It wasn't like he wasn't too footed.
A lot of people.
At that time, Gascoigne was
Special.
He was known more than Zidane.
Yeah, he was special. He was effective.
And it's the truth.
And if he goes to Italy now, people worship him. How good he was.
Yeah. If he went to Lazio, you go. If he went there, oh my God.
I'll tell you what. You know what it is that I think, as we say in the day, a lot of people forgot about that goal.
Yeah, man. It's shown all the time. Yeah, you know it's shown. If you're just about to watch the Euros, they show it in a cartoon.
They always show it, yeah.
They show it in a cartoon. It's in the cartoon format. When the Euros is about to start, if you watch it just before it goes, there's that blue thing. It says Euros.
Yeah.
And the cartoons, it shows a cartoon goal. It shows Cristiano Ronaldo doing his and all that business. Yeah. It shows Gascoigne doing that move, the volley over the
big goal, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful goal.
There's one goal I remember as a kid. He scored for Lazio, Anton, when he dribbled past about 4 or 5 players. Remember that goal?
Yeah.
Sick goal. Yeah. This was when Italy was the best league in the world.
That's what
that's how easy he made it look.
The thing is about it, you know what? At the end of the day, right? We can literally do a show on Paul Gascoigne. You know?
You could.
Yeah, we were just saying how sad we are like seeing him now, the way what he does and all that stuff.
He's in a decayed form, and obviously it's all sniffing that. But imagine if
when he was with that black guy videoing him, it didn't look good. It didn't look good.
Forget about that loud life and drinking and sniffing. Forget that, man. Love the game like you love it and just keep on playing. Last ability, bro.
It's a bit like thing, isn't it, Anton? It's a bit like what happened to even
George Best,
Adriano.
With him, it was a family member. He was really close to his father, man.
But drinking took him as well.
But why did he go to drink? Because of his father, innit?
Yeah.
He lost his
a lot of legends, innit? A lot of legends.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it's kind of like, I mean, there's always reasons at the day why people do things. But I'm just saying at the day, so like, it's sad the way it turned out.
100%.
Because he was a really good
Gascoigne's talent.
Yeah, it was just.
Don't get me wrong, Adriano had the shot, he had the power, the technique. But it was nothing like R9. You know what I'm saying? There was always one or two. And I think Gascoigne was that one. If he just stayed, I don't know, just kept it narrow, man. Kept it nice and focus on football.
Forget about the nightlife, yeah.
But it was in that pub lap kind of. It was. He was
from that era, wasn't he?
He's used to it, man. Always, everyone's doing it. The drinking, sniffing, whatever. At that time, imagine if he was that talent now. Bro, he would have been so unbelievable. This guy, he did some things. You think, wow.
Natural talent, mate. Natural talent, man.
Oh,
natural
bro.
fucking.
And talking about Gascoigne, what people not realizing that he actually literally loved football. He loved football.
Yes. That's why outside it, he can't do nothing, Unks. That's why he's struggling outside it. That's what I mean.
But you know what it is, which is a bit unfair to Gascoigne. Gascoigne came from that era of the 80s into the 90s and that. And that was a lifestyle of a footballer.
Look at Maradona as well, guys. Maradona, innit?
But you got to look at a lot of players at the day, right? A lot of players at the day that fell into that habit of drinking and and all sorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what they used to say? You know what the Man United guys used to say? One of the Man United managers, right, told this is like kind of that time that Man United and sort of like Liverpool used to sort of like kind of get on. And one of the managers that they said, and they sort of like, you're banned from going out with the Liverpool players. You're banned, right? Now, many people thought in the day it was a situation today, obviously because of the rivalry. It wasn't. It wasn't because at the day, it was because of like the Liverpool lot were big drinkers.
Yeah,
they were big drinkers and everything that, right? And apparently, nobody could keep up with these Liverpool lads when it came to drinking. You know what I mean? So
crazy guys, man.
To be honest, it was.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Gaza is an amazing player, people. Yeah. If you haven't watched Gaza in your life, go on YouTube and check him out, man. Like, it makes me sad, talking about him because I grew up on Gaza, innit? And the way his life has turned out recently, it just doesn't look good, man. It's the saddest thing to see as well. But yeah, what a player, man. What a player. Ravi says, question, thoughts on the type of player Liverpool will end up signing as opposed to the ones we should be getting in. Anton.
For me personally, I would love to get, you asked me who we would love to get, and we had a better infrastructure that pulls out the money when he needs to. That's not FSG. That's not FSG. So I'm guessing it's going to be all hype, and then we get someone from Happy Shop.
Meaty, innit? Meaty, yeah. Poundland, innit?
Yeah, Poundland. It's going to be Poundland. It's going to be someone cheap, yeah.
Or from
They're going to be in the market. Yeah. I'm telling you. And the funny thing is, it's going to be all going to be done by Klerner. Yeah, that FSG remind me of Klerner, bro. It's Klerner. It's all paid off and that. You know, paid up. We'll give you 100 million in like 100 years. Yeah. Every year we give you 1 million. Come on, man. Yes, I don't know. I'm not really.
Where's that Caicedo money going, guys? Like, exactly. We haven't spent that money. We ain't spent that money. Why are we not spending it? I mean, where's the DM we're supposed to get?
Search me.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, isn't they? I think your picture, what you got, transfer talk, right, looks better than our transfers.
Oh gosh.
I don't know, who would you take a player outside the ones you
outside the ones what?
If you had a choice of a player.
Kudus, bro.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, it's Kudus, but right now we need defensive midfielder, so it's gonna be Emerson.
Is there anyone above Kudus though?
For me?
Yeah.
Above Kudus.
Like, you know, like ungettable kind of players, the players that you think they're Real Madrid bound or
one player is Chilean. He's left-footed.
Yeah.
He's cold. I forgot his name.
Who's he playing for?
Looking at him, and then the FSG did what FSG does. You know what I mean? Just waste time, and then someone else will go for him. And
probably West Ham.
I forgot his name, but he looks absolutely cold. Let me see if I can find him. But while you're talking,
Uncle, what about you? Outside the players that you're looking at, who's your go? If you had a player that you wanted badly, like, and you know you can't get, but you wanted him anyway, who is it?
That's a. I'll tell you what though. Yeah.
You know, like some people say Mbappe or someone like that. You know what I mean?
You probably got to be realistic, though, isn't you? Really?
No, but that's what he's asking. Like, opposed to the ones we should be getting in.
Oh yeah, go ahead, guys.
You know what it is? You know what? Like, probably would then if that's the case. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. I think you'd be. Dangerous. I think Vinicius Junior.
Smash the league. You'll smash the league.
Yeah.
I've never seen a person, match Kyle Walker for pace. He's the only one that.
Yeah, he matches him for pace, and he's trickery as well, man. He's trickery.
He messed up a trick the other day, though, Anton. He messed up a trick the other day, didn't he? What was it? He missed the ball.
I know. Oh, I found the player. The Chilean player is Dario Osorio.
Yeah, I think he's got it there. Football Talk podcast has got there. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Who's he playing for?
Let's have a look.
Sorry about the comments, people. I will get to it. Don't worry. This is something we're going to do as we go along.
He plays in the Danish league.
There you go.
Okay.
Danish league, Danish Super League.
Okay.
That team called Midgetland. We played against them in Champions League.
Oh, right. Okay.
Midgetland.
I'm going to look at him.
He plays for him. I won't look at him first. I know it's in the smaller league.
I said Midgetland, you know.
Midgetland.
That's where Kudus come from. Kudus come from there.
Midgetland.
That's what it's called. Midgetland, bro.
No, it's Midgetland. Midgetland.
It's a Midgetland, yeah.
Right. All right, listen, Roz. I'm British, right? So it's Midgetland, all right? I'm British, all right? It is what it is.
No, you know you're talking like you're from St. Lucia to Ross,
Yeah, still. And Dominican.
I want to check him out, and I'm going to check him out, bro.
Check him out, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
All you guys online, check him out as well, bro.
Achwell Foley.
Don't say that.
Is that today, innit? Is that Beverly Hills Cop, innit? Is that today? Axel
Yeah,
Foley,
yeah,
is
yeah.
that today?
He's daughter and his daughter's husband's in that film, isn't it?
Yeah. So is that today, man? Yeah, so before we move on, guys, would you interchange these two players, or would you keep it as it is?
I'm interchanging.
That one's gonna be me now.
Huh?
Okay.
Unks, you're gonna change them, yeah?
I'll interchange. Yeah, I would. I will sell Diaz to Barcelona for a cool 80 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, and just get my man in, man. Because as I said, at the end of the day,
It's gonna be 80 million.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Elaborate, please. Carry on.
80 million.
yeah, but as I said, at the end of the day, don't get me wrong. I like Diaz at the end of the day as much as the next man.
Yeah.
But what is at the end of the day is like
Got the end product, man.
we know he's not a killer, and you need a murderer. Up front.
Bro. We need an
You know what I
assassin.
mean? 'Cause I'll tell you something, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something for nothing.
Yeah.
If Anthony Gordon was put in that position of what Salah put him in,
Yeah.
that's in the back of the net. Lights out. Lights out. Any position
All out.
you put him in,
Yeah.
and he's in front of the goal, yeah, it's lights out. He's pointing that away.
He's gonna get a shot. He's gonna get a shot. He's gonna either go in, keeper's gonna save it. There's gonna be something happening.
Yeah, and I'm telling you that day.
Diaz is gonna be hitting the post, and it's gonna be unlucky. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Or go over the
Oh, that one against Man United. Oh,
yeah,
the
do you
volley I
understand
wanted to kill him is like 3 yards, 4,
yeah.
5 yards out.
He was literally that day right in front of the goal in it, and you put it over. What I'm trying to say to people today, right? Anthony Gordon does not do that.
He's more likely
He finishes his chances. Yeah.
Put my house on him more.
With Luis Diaz in there, I'm not being funny today, right? I respect you, you know what I mean? But to be honest, today, I don't really care about your fancy flicks and you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Tearing up sort of like Carl Walker today, because there was nothing at the end of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
nothing at the end of it. So I know at the day, if Anthony Gordon would have got past Carl Walker, he's putting it in the back of the net. Simple as that. So I will change them. I'm sorry.
So you'll swap, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because Diaz is 27, going to be 28.
28 very soon, yeah.
Very soon. So what you got to think about, does Luis Diaz improve?
Yeah, it's true.
True. But then again, 28.
He should be in his peak of his powers now.
On 28, that means he should have been in his prime, no?
Yep.
That should be
prime. 28, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they try to say, footballers. Their prime is from then.
Yeah, but 27, 28 and everything that, right? These ages, you should be in your prime. So it's like you should be putting away chances that
the chances that you have. You should be doing the right thing.
Against Man City, you should be putting away the chance.
Listen, Uncle, I've always thought, listen, no matter what, when Salah leaves, it's going to happen the same thing in a way. You know, like the percentage on the wing drops, you know what I mean, when Mane left. We knew it was going to drop. We knew that already, guys. We didn't expect to get the similar player to it.
I knew it.
But, Anton, did you think it would be as big as this, though? Like, I honestly think 70% is missing.
Play with the heart, you know?
Yeah.
It's very rare you get players who play with the heart. And that heart is as good as their skill set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, defenders are fearful of him because of his not good attacking, he's defending.
Yeah. Spot on.
Now,
and aggressive defending.
Then you're like, you know what? Shit. For me, personally, from the time they should have done, it's like, let's use our brains here. Okay, I'm gonna put money up for sale, right?
Yeah.
And seeing what's the feedback. If you get feedback, like, sell him or fans saying, you know what? Not Liverpool fans, like rival fans saying, oh shit, thank God. He's like, no, we retract that. We're just saying, see how they done.
Anthony, you're spot on, because a lot of fans were celebrating when he was leaving.
Liverpool, just to see how much they get. They should have done that with Mane. Pretend. Bam! Sorry, we're giving him another deal.
Listen,
Bam.
Anton, I've seen City fans, Man United fans, Arsenal fans celebrate when he left. They said that guy gave us more problems than any other Liverpool player. That's
all the seniors were saying. All the seniors on the panel were saying they've shot themselves in the foot.
Look at the games he scored in, Ant. The most important games.
Bro, he didn't care who he was playing against. He didn't give a shit.
That's what I loved about him, man. He didn't care.
The only way to stop Mane was him having a bad game.
Yeah. But even when he's having a bad game, he still influences the team.
Not because someone stopped him. because he had a bad game.
Yeah.
Who could stop him? Who was like, you know what? I had him in my pocket. What defender could say, I had him in my pocket?
Nobody.
Not one.
Not even Carl Walker. Not even
Not
Carl
one.
Walker.
What one of them could say? Do you know what? It's predictable. No one could, because he was.
Anton, look at his last season, mate, against Man City. Scored in the cup semi-finals, and scored in the game at the Etihad when he curled it around Edison. You know what I mean? When Carl Walker was, look at that. When Salah made that pass, look at that, mate. If that was Diaz, that's not a goal. You know that.
Nope.
If that was Diaz, that's not a goal.
No.
That's the difference in quality. That's what I'm saying, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't tell me.
Anton, would you swap or keep, man?
Swap and keep what? I was.
These two.
You know what? If Newcastle said swap, you do swap, I do swap.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I'm being honest, I know on skill set, he's got the skill set, Diaz, but he annoys me because of the end product.
Yeah.
Gordon will have an end product. There's one thing about that boy he will have end products.
Yeah.
That's why he's slightly, even though, because if you see Diaz, he played for Colombia, bad man. Oh my God, he's like Neymar. He's Neymar for Colombia. Yeah. Neymar.
Please, people. Yeah.
But when he played for us, he's not clinical enough.
It's like he's scared, isn't it? He's shying away. He's not like, he doesn't feel important. That's what I hate watching players like that. You have to feel important in order for you to be the top player, man. You have to do that. All right, guys. Okay, so both said swap. Me, I said swap, man. I've had enough of Diaz, to be fair, man. I mean, I can't keep waiting, man. I can't keep waiting. The next one I want to go to, guys, is a left back that plays for Wolverhampton, Nouri. You know him, yeah?
Oh, one sec. Go on, do your thing. I'm going to do something.
All right. This guy, yeah.
Yeah,
what do you think of him, Uncle?
I like your picture today, you know. You know what I mean? Fucking get in there, son.
Get in there.
Yeah,
come on, I have to produce the best quality for the best people, innit? Yeah.
you do, my friend. I'm joking. I like him. I think he's a good player. I think he's a very good player. Gets about the pitch.
Do you think it's time to get rid of Robertson and replace him with this guy?
I think it's time for Robertson to have competition.
Yeah.
I will keep Robertson as a squad player. You know what I mean? So I think it's time for Robertson to have competition. Yeah. The person who I would get rid of would be Costas. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Costas Chimikas. Because what would happen if he, I think Fuzzy was until I think what it is at the day is like Costas Chimikas is going. I think he is actually going. So then, you know, if you get rid of Robertson, you've only got one recognised left back. You know what I mean? Then again, you have got Gomez, but I would rather sort of like have, you know, two naturally left footers. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd rather have that. So I would get rid of Costas. Yeah. Yeah. And I would, you know, just keep Nori and Robertson. Do you know what I mean? Them two, I think.
Under the tutelage of not Robertson, yeah? So you could learn off Robertson and that.
I think what it will be at the day is like, what you'll have at the day is like, it's a natural transition at the day when you do say to Robertson, you know, you have to go now. Do you know what I mean? Because maybe you lost your pace or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But don't get rid of him yet. Make them two. Make him learn off Robertson. You know what I mean?
That's the best way, I think.
And stuff. And so you got two recognised left-footed guys, defenders on that side. Do you know what I mean? Instead of sort of like shifting Gomez over there. Do you know what I mean? I know Gomez can do a job, but he's not actually left-footed. I would rather have a left-footed guy on there. So I think Costa should go and bring in Nore, because I've always rated him. I've always thought he was a good.
I think he's a great prospect. You know what I mean? He's a young player as well. The only downside is he's African, isn't it? So African natives comes along, he would disappear. So that's the only downside about it.
Don't think it's a chance. It's a chance that you take, really, because I think you know, you probably got to sort of like think about, you know what I mean, what do? Do you pass a chance at the day of getting a good player because, you know, he's African, he might go to the
a lot of people do that nowadays, Unks, to be fair. A lot of people do that.
But that's what I'm trying to say, that's what I'm saying at the day is to sort of like to keep Robertson, because if you go African Nations Cup, You know what I mean? Yeah. You still got.
Why you got to tell the truth, man?
No, I was just saying, if Norway goes to the African Nation Club, and depending on how much time he spends there, you still got to recognise left back.
He's a good player as well,
man. That is there that you can depend on, because you can put more or less you more can depend on Robertson than what you can depend on Costa.
Yeah, of course.
You understand what I'm saying? So
one thing about him though,
he's
skillful. He's skillful with the ball in possession. He's quite clever with it. You know what I mean? He can hold onto the ball and do something stupid with it. Nori.
Yeah, he's good.
I like with the ball. He can hold on to the ball, do it too much if he gets too gassed. I give him that.
Yeah. And what I like about him is what Anton.
African Nations has killed it. I know, killed it for me. We've read it too many times.
What I like about him is what Anton is like. If the game has to be tight, he can be tight. I remember him marking out Salah a lot of times as well. He marks out Salah in his prime, I'm talking about as well. Not this Salah that we see now. Yeah, but Anton, would you take him? Like, get rid of one of our left backs and get him in?
Yeah, Tsimikas. I like Tsimikas, but I like him. But yeah, I don't mind him keeping his house in Liverpool, but maybe go back to Greece. I think,
yeah, you're done.
Yeah, it looked potentially when he first came, because I really liked him because Tsimikas was going up and down. He had the energy.
Yeah, he was the player. I think he was the player of the season in Greece.
Remember, if you remember me saying, one thing he had different over Robertson, he would cut back on his right foot and cross it. Remember,
both-footed,
shoot, which was another skill. I was like, you know what, I like him because he could add something different.
Yeah.
And then he went into this hole and it never came out again.
Yeah.
He never came out again after that.
Every time he comes back from injury, guys, like it takes him a long time to get that confidence back. And we can't wait that long, man. We can't wait that long.
Yeah, it's too long.
Yeah. Steve says, positive votes, Anton, the Fab on YouTube. The Fab 3 on YouTube, sorry. Yep. Thank you very much, Mr. Aziz. Big up Anton. He's got fans all around the world. Love Island, so cringe. I love it though. LOL. Steve says Rooney bicycle kick against City was it was.
Oh, do you know what? Okay, do you know what? Again, if you go,
but he hit his shin. He hit his shin.
He hit his shin as well. Hit his shin as well. Even though the connection was okay, went in the top corner, went opposite side of the goalkeeper. But the technique altogether, it wasn't a 10 for me. I think, again, if we were doing ice skating, I think I'll give that a 7.5, maybe 8, because he scored it. It wouldn't be a 10. There's no way. A clean, the technique's flawless. They're the ones who's like, you got no choice but to say, oh my God, unbelievable. But that one, for me, no.
The Football Century says Emre Can against Watford overhead kick. Wow, running backwards. That was a good one.
That was a scissor kick as well. That was
good. That's a scissor kick, but it was good.
That was a scissor kick.
It was good.
But
he got full contact on the ball.
Oh yeah. No. You see, right? Stop the press. Stop the press. Now, that Emre Can against Watford, right? I know the game you talk about. We beat them 1-0. Yeah. Right, that was because you know what it was at the net. Everything was with that overhead kick. Technique, placement, everything that you want with the overhead kick. It was there. I remember he got that ball. It was like a chip ball in from Lucas. What's it? Lucas
Lavia.
Lucas Leiva. It's a chipped ball in and from that, and he just literally just sort of like first time in from that. Technique, placement, shot, everything was just 10 out of 10. Do you know what I mean? So to me, at the end of the day, right, that would beat Bellingham's one, that would beat Rooney's one, that would beat Benteke's one, and that would beat Gareth Bale's one. Yeah. That's the top for me. I'm sorry, because I had everything.
I'm not even a Ronaldo fan, Cristiano Ronaldo fan. I like his work ethic and I don't really like his attitude. But his one was one of the best ones I've seen.
Yeah,
it was one of the best ones. It was clean. It was.
It's just one of those pretty overhead kicks, and it's just nice.
And what made it?
Nice.
What
West Ham was clean.
You could actually repeat it again and again.
It was against Buffon, and what topped that? Juventus fans clapped it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If you look at Emirates Chan one, that was clean as well. You know, that was clean as well.
It was. It
was clean.
It was decent.
I think probably what you probably would come down to would be the occasion then. The occasion. And obviously, the Ronaldo's one was in the Champions League.
Ronaldo's one again. If you watch it, Ronaldo's one is complete back. It's overhead kick, bicycle kick. That's a true.
Yeah.
Emre Can's one was a scissor kick. There's a difference between the two.
Nah, man, that was a scissor kick. That's what overhead kick.
It was, Uncle. It was.
It's a scissor kick. It's a scissor kick.
The way you angled it. The way you angled it.
You land on the side. Overhead kick is when you land on your back. You land on your back completely, and back both your hands on the floor, or they're looking to go on the floor. Both hands are like that. Both of your hands.
I'm gonna have to watch.
I promise you.
I'm gonna have to watch Emre Can's one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch Ronaldo's one.
That's
another one I've got to watch. What's the other one I've got to watch? I've got to watch another one.
Trevor Sinclair was an overhead, I think.
Edge of the box. Edge of the box.
And it was on the run. It was on the run as well. His one was on the run.
Queen's Park Rangers.
And that is a difficult to do.
Queen's Park Rangers, man. I remember that game. So.
I remember when his little plats
of the day, innit?
He's running so fast, his plats are running behind him.
What about Paulo Di Canio's one? That was a scissor kick, wasn't it?
No, there's just something like that. Yeah, it wasn't over.
No. Yeah. His one was a beautiful. What that one there?
He wasn't it? He was.
You know why they say it was? Because you always get some people that argue, "Oh no, Beckham one was the best goal ever in the Premier League."
Idiot, man.
Yeah. But the thing is, officially, by the Premier League, you check it up. What's the best goal? It's the Canio's goal, the Canio's volley against Wimbledon, because the volley it was respected worldwide. You know why? For Rods, because the volley where it came from, it was no right being a right foot.
Yeah.
No right. It was coming from
no right.
It was for a left-footed, someone to go across it, bang. But where he hit it so clean, it should have been a left foot, but he went right foot. That's what made it even better because it's a rare occasion. You'll never see that.
But then again, though, yeah, because that was a bicycle kick. So you might.
That's a volley. That's a volley. That's a
volley. All right.
That's a volley.
All right. That's a volley. Harry Kuehl.
All right, guys.
Harry Kuehl against Tottenham.
The volley.
His volley.
Far post volley. That was sick.
When Steve Finnan crossed it and it hit it first time. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah, that was sick. Man, I wish Harry Kuehl walked out, guys. Man, what a player for Leeds! He came to us. And he's a Liverpool fan as well, man.
Big John Barnes fan.
And he played like him. He played like him at Leeds.
Yeah, when he first came, played for Leeds, he was his idol. He played exactly like him.
I bought the shirt, man.
He tried. Don't get me wrong, he was a knockoff version, but he was brilliant.
He was left-footed as well.
Yeah, man. A lot of teams were chasing him. Man United wanted him. Ferguson and that.
Ferguson loved him.
We beat them. Yeah, we beat them to him.
There's another goal he scored. There's another goal he scored in a derby in the day, and I think what it was. I'm sure he got a cross. He got a cross in, and what he did he let it drop over his head. Yeah, and he just followed it first time.
Are you talking about when we was like 10 men? We was 10 men.
Yes,
and we beat Everton. And we beat Everton with 10 men. And he did that.
He goes bam, bam, like that, didn't he?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't miss a game, Unks. I don't miss a game, mate.
I watched Harry Kuehl's goal again. I remember that goal. The reason why I remember even more. Yeah, I remember Harry Kuehl's goal. I remember even more because Ledley was playing that game as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ledley was playing that game as well.
That's your bridging, isn't it? That's your
Yeah.
Yeah.
My guy was playing. He was playing left back, I think.
Yeah.
One of his first games. His first game was against Liverpool at Anfield.
Wow.
He played left back.
Wow.
He played left back. I never forget that. We was so gassed. And I was like, "Oh my day, you're playing against my team, bro." I said, "Don't play well though, bro."
Who did he support when he was younger?
Do you know what? He was He wasn't a Tottenham fan.
He wasn't a football fan, was he?
I think he was a Man United fan. but it was like one of them ones. It didn't
Part-time kind of fans, yeah.
Huh?
Like Dominic, like part-time fans.
Yeah,
They're not
part
really,
timer. I don't think he was.
not a real serious
No, it
follower.
wasn't. It wasn't. It's when he was playing for Tottenham. He said, "Yeah, I'm a Spurs fan."
Do you
That's
know
what
what?
it
Do you
was,
know
I'm a Spurs
what? He was that sort of player that he never trained, did he? He couldn't train.
No,
Yeah,
at
he
the
had
end of
an
his
injury,
career, he
innit?
couldn't train.
Yeah,
He couldn't train. It was too much on the knees.
Yeah.
He had to bleed the knees. I remember later he had to go to fly to America.
Is
Had
it?
to bleed his knees. You see, it tightening the marrow. He had to bleed it, and what came out of the marrow, what had to be used, but his body fluids will flush it away after 2 weeks or something like that.
Right.
So every constantly now and again he had to go, and it's always in America, always.
That's me.
And you know the funny thing is, the other day, I was looking at something, yeah, and he come up, and I was so gassed. I was in the house when he said it, right? We was talking about, I was like, who's like the best player that he played against? Up to now, I've ever told you about this one, boys.
No.
And I asked him, Len, who's the best player you played against? We all thought.
Owen, innit? You said Owen.
He was saying Henri. We were saying Henri, 100% Henri.
Yeah.
He said it was Riquelme. It was
Riquelme?
Riquelme. Riquelme was the best player he played against.
Yeah,
We said,
I
why?
said that before.
He goes, and boys, I couldn't find him. Bro, you know I'm fast.
Is that the same one from Argentina?
It was
Boca
Argentina
Juniors.
when England won 1-0, and it was at White Hart Lane.
Right.
Bro, he said, and
He's a G.
I could not find the
Riquelme.
boy. And you know what? Recently, he come up and said it again. He said it again, but I said it on another podcast ages ago, and I think someone come back to me and said, "Andy, you said it. Remember you said that?" I said, "Yeah, that was me. I was all together, and we asked him, bro, who's the best player?" He said, "Riquelme." He goes, "Why?" He goes, "He wasn't fast, but his brain was like 5 steps ahead." Every time I looked at him, I looked in his eyes. He was gone. I saw a back of his shirt. That was too late. And the funny thing is, he told Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand mentioned it the other day
in the podcast. Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, man, gas for that." It was nice.
Do you remember we met Rio Ferdinand, didn't we? That father side tournament. Yeah. Nice guy, man. Nice guy.
You know it's about was it Riquelme in the day, right? And players like Riquelme in the day. They don't have to have speed.
No.
Pace.
No. It's like let me give it Anton.
Exactly.
Let me an example. Like Yuri Litmanen, someone like that. These are the type of players. They think ahead of everyone.
Do you know like that? For Arsenal, what's his name?
Yeah.
Bergkamp.
I'll tell you
beforehand.
I know another guy that was like that for Liverpool. Sami Hyypiä. He never had pace.
I understand about the reading the game.
Yeah, he never had pace, but he knew where to be and when to be there.
Yeah.
John Terry is very similar when it comes to centre backs reading the game. They didn't have pace, but they read the game well.
Yeah.
And you know what? Henri said it himself. He said, who's the best defender he played against in the Premier League? It was Ledley King. I'll never forget that one as well. We was all gassed for him. We was all gassed. It was like one of us made it. That was it. Yeah, we gassed. That's it. Yeah. He's been mate, isn't he?
What's he doing now? What's he doing now then?
He works for Tottenham, innit?
He works for
ambassador.
He's ambassador.
Yeah, ambassador. Yeah.
Yeah, go on, lady.
Ravi says Diaz doesn't have the end product consistently that we need to get over the line. You're right, Ravi. 100%, man. 100%. No doubt about that. So we all agree we'll sign Nuri and get rid of Tsimikas, yeah?
I would sign him.
Get shot of Mimir.
But to work extremely hard, hard. It's a different place. You're playing for a bigger team.
I just saw a comment there. Let me just put it up. What was it? Daryl, yeah. Let me see. This overhead kick in the Champions League, remember?
Oh, that was nice.
That was sick. No. He wasn't against Besiktas. It was Galatasaray.
Galatasaray, wasn't it?
I swear it's Besiktas.
No, it's Galatasaray. Trust me.
No.
I swear. Go look it up.
Let's check it.
Galatasaray. Trust me.
But
seriously.
We know it was over a kick though. We know it was It was a scissor kick. It was a scissor kick.
You know why I know it's Galatasaray? Galatasaray because I think what it was either the week or two after he done the same scissor kick from the same angle against Bolton, and when he was celebrating, he did that twice. I don't know.
Yeah, Galatasaray. Yeah, you're right.
Galatasaray.
You're right.
It was a Champions League. It was a Champions League.
Champions League. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I remember I was in a pub.
Goalkeeper's not moving as well.
Yeah. I was in a pub. I was working in the pub, like security. I just missed it, and like they said it in the day. Like this guy was saying to me, he goes like, that was a fantastic goal and everything. Like, he goes, if it was like a Brazilian had done that, everybody would be talking
crazy.
about it.
Oh, 100%.
Crazy.
Do you know what the funny
100%.
thing is, boys? You know the funny thing is, Ledley was the one who told me about Crouchy when they were young.
Is
I
it?
said, bro, who's this lanky? He goes, he's a baller, I goes, and his touch is cold. I was like,
yeah.
Come on. He said, and I swear, Dan, if you see my man, one day you're gonna see him.
Yeah.
When I see him, I was like, shit, you're right, bro. He can play a bit. I remember that little crew that they lot, man. They had a little crew. There was they still roll back now.
Do you know Arsenal?
Remember Stephen Mills?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Mills is one of his friends, and some other guys as well. Some other couple of fellas I know.
Do you know what
is crew, man?
Do you know Arsenal hated playing against Peter Crouch. They hated it.
Why?
They hated playing Liverpool when Peter Crouch was playing.
Because he was playing for a better team, innit? He's like, I'm going to fuck you up with this team.
You know what it is at the end of the day? They couldn't.
I remember.
Yeah. It was header, right foot,
left foot.
Yeah.
Crazy. And Torre was in defense as well. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
We love Colo.
He made a mug of him, didn't he?
Yeah, I love Colo, man. Was at Liverpool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I liked him. I liked
Colo.
He made some mistakes that were so stupid, man. But the thing is, what made me like it was annoying for me with him is he was at that age where you should be your master at your game, your craft now.
He got dumber, innit?
He mistakes he was 16. I was like, really?
He went from a powerful defender to a dumb defender, innit?
He went from a powerful one to a dumb one. Yeah.
What's he doing now?
When he passed it to the player, and the player scored, he went out.
Yeah. I think he became a manager, innit, or somewhere.
Yeah, he got sacked from Wigan, didn't he?
Yeah.
I liked him as a man. I liked him as a man, as a player.
Great human being.
But when he played for us, when he was with Wenger, fucking hell, he was brilliant, man.
No, but when he played for us, though, Anton.
He played, there's a few games I can say, wow, you know what I mean? There he is.
He really passed it, though, didn't he? I don't even know why Brendan Rodgers went out and bought him. I thought you.
Passing celebrate there, innit? That's what
it's a weird one. He was off, Fozzie. You're right. He was off, off milk.
Yeah, off milk, you know.
Off milk in the
guys. I'm not going to talk about Liverpool.
You know what I mean, Roger? Somebody like, oh shit, you put it in the tea. Like, oh. He looks good from the outside. You put it in the tea. Like, oh.
You know what it is? Coming like cheesy socks.
Oh, come on.
That's the worst, you know.
Oh, we was kids once. We was kids.
Yeah, of course. We're teenagers.
No anymore. Change every day.
Oh gosh, man.
Cheesy socks. Oh,
Stop it. Come on. Let's take something.
I don't want to talk about Liverpool anymore. I want to talk about our rivals, which is we're gonna start with the top team, obviously that won the league. Okay. They're going for
15 counts.
City, of course.
115 counts. Oh, 115 counts. 115 counts.
Are you guys worried about our rivals already? You know, going for players, signing important players to make their squad that much stronger while we stand still, Uncle Rods.
Of course.
I mean, you know, this is a problem at the end of the day that we always face. We always face this problem, and it's like we have situations at the end of the day where we say, yeah, man, you know, Liverpool's looking at this player, and you know, they want to sign this player. And the next minute, and he's going somewhere else, and then we get some excuse. We just literally get an excuse, and it's been going on for so long. I mean, the latest one is was it Gaffuri? The Italian guy from Bologna. Do you know what I mean?
Calafiori. Right. We're gonna speak about him. Don't worry, we're gonna come to him. Yeah,
that's what I said. That's the latest one. But the thing is about it, there's been many are players like
Big up,
that.
guys.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to be kind of like, you know, chasing, interested in, and supposed to be interested in us. And next minute, and they either go to Chelsea, or they probably go to Arsenal, or they probably go abroad. Do you know what I mean? And to me, at the end of the day, sort of like, that's why, you see, when it comes to transfers at the end of the day, and like all these content creators at the end of the day, not going to mention the names, but some of these content creators at the end of the day do like their shows and everything. I don't even bother listening to it. I think so. For all that's going to happen in the next day or two, you're going to be telling me this player that we're supposed to be interested in, this player, and they look hell bent in coming to Liverpool. 2 days later, you're going to be telling me at the day, oh, you know, he's decided to go somewhere else.
We know the script.
It's the same trail, isn't it, guys? It's the same trail.
We know the script. We know the script when it comes to them guys. We know the scripts. We see, we're like, oh yeah. Until we see that physically, the guy's got a red shirt and does that. You know what I mean? That's when, you can sign for us. But we know
Anton,
how it goes.
What, we failed on that one too. Remember Fekir? He made the video and all that stuff.
But let me show you something.
He wore the shirt.
Let me show you something, Anton, and Fuzz, Usually when the person that's holding that shirt saying, yeah, you know what, I'm coming to Liverpool, it's a player that and then you don't even want.
Yeah.
It's a player you don't even want.
No offense, innit? No offense.
Put this way in the day, look. When,
is that person going to make our squad better? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No.
When that guy from Stuttgart come in, Wataru Endo, when he came in and everything, right, it was a situation today, like, a lot of us were saying that, you know, oh yeah, we'll give him a chance. Let's give him a chance.
Yeah, it was that.
You understand what I'm saying? We wasn't gassed.
No one was optimistic. Unless you were watching the German league, week in, week out, you were not optimistic. If you're optimistic about his signature, you're lying.
Exactly.
But when he played and he saw his heart, he thought, you know what? Yeah, you know what?
I watch quite a bit of like Bundesliga, Bundesliga. Yeah. I watch a bit of that, even like more so when I was in Germany. I was watching it, and I still didn't know about him.
Yeah, well,
I still didn't know. Wow, so what I'm saying is that what I'm trying to say is that it's true though. It's true though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say that I knew about him, and you don't know about him.
Like the honesty, bro.
Usually at the day when the guy at the end of the day is holding a t-shirt saying that I signed for Liverpool, guaranteed that the day right, it's not a player that you want. Yeah. It's not a player that you're gonna get gassed over. Yeah. You can be saying like we all saying and we have to give him a chance. We have to give him a chance.
I gave you the list. I gave you the list about, was it 7 times, something like that? Liverpool did it. Like they're going for a marquee signing, but they opt to get a smaller player. You know what I mean? It was a smaller budget.
They don't want to spend money.
I mean? I gave you about, I think when we did it last time, about 7 players I showed you guys, something like that. And it's just the same trail every single time, and it never changes. Like I said in the beginning of this actual stream, Anton, where's that 111 million that we want to spend on Caicedo? Where is it? Why we're not spending it right now, Uncle Rods? Like, what's going on? We should be spending money. We've got 111 million in the bank.
111 million
in the bank right now. Where is that
last year? That should have not doubled. That should have had some interest should have done on that. So it should be at least 100. 120, 118.
Exactly.
Because how much?
Where is that? Where is that?
Interest should be nice.
You were showing off. You're gonna spend that money. Where is that money? Where is that money?
Should be used. Bam! One time. Let's go.
You know, you should be the manager of Liverpool, you know, Anton.
Bro, I'm telling you, if I was the manager of Liverpool, bro, FSG will sack me on the day they'll hire me, bro. You know why, Rod? I don't know if I'll hold my mouth. I'll just cuss them out.
No.
Cuss them out, and I'll bring in you guys.
They take the piss, guys.
Guys, have a look at this. Have a look at this. Give them these files and say, look, it's you dickheads. You lot is why we've gone this way.
Yeah.
I'll bring in more fans and show data. I say the reason why we've gone like that because you didn't really think that Jurgen Klopp was going to do well. Yeah. And when he did well, it's like shit.
They were shocked.
We're a bit of more than we can chew here. Oh no, we're going to have to spend a bit of money. And he didn't really spend the money, and he was lying all the time, the whole time.
And every time they do something wrong, they apologize, and everybody forgives them. You know what I mean? I was asking Uncle Ross earlier, if these things that happen in your personal life, would you forgive them? You know what I mean? The way they treat our football club.
Well,
if that happened in your real life, would you forgive people?
Say what your missus cheating on you all the time, and so,
it's okay, honey.
I'm sorry, babe. You're gonna kick her out.
It's like working for a company. You know what I mean? You work for a company, and then this company and they promise promising it each year.
That you're gonna
to make your job more easier, make your job to put things in place.
I'll put you higher up and get more money.
Yeah, but to put things in place that should be in place anyway, but they promise to put the things in place, and each year and day, so like they don't do it. After a while, you say, you know what, and then I'm gone. You have to know it.
No, with FSG, this is the truth, you know, Rods. When they say FSG are stepping in, when you hear that, do you hold your breath?
We all do, mate.
You hold your breath, you will die.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that.
No, no breath, you know, because whenever they always promise something, do you know what I mean? Right? They never come true, and this is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to explain to people, right? And it's gonna get even worse now because they've got an inexperienced guy at the helm. You know what I mean? They've got a guy and they just carries water for a living. Do you know what I mean? They haven't got like
100%. Even though I'm going to give him a chance because he's at the club that I love.
Yeah.
But my brain, my intelligence, and where I've been bitten a bit before, I've been bitten once, so I don't want to be bitten again. And FSG, you can see what they're gonna. You can see what they've done.
Of course, Anton. Me and Uncle was discussed it.
You're not a coach. You're not a coach. There's a difference. When's that been defined, bro? Yeah. When has that ever been defined?
Anton, do you know what? Yeah, Anton, you know what? If Arnie Slot was a bad man still, that's what I'm trying to show people here, right? If Arnie Slot was a bad man, right, he wouldn't have gone for this. He wouldn't have taken this job. You know
hell no.
You know why? Because he's come from being a manager to be a head coach. So basically, he stepped down, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. So
a top manager don't do that. They don't do that. Top
manager won't do that. All right. For instance, right? Yesterday, Faz, at your workplace, you're a manager, You're a manager at your workplace, and you've been a manager at your workplace for a number of years, But you apply for another job, or you get headhunted by another company to go and work for their company. Are you going to work for that company as a normal worker?
No.
You know what I mean? No. You want to be
in a higher position,
either the same position, a manager,
more money,
probably more money, or higher.
Yeah,
you're not going down. You're not going.
That's called two-peed in.
Yeah, you're not going down there, are you?
One is called two-peed in.
Exactly. You're not going down
two-peed in. You're right.
So really and truly, right? Really and truly, it shows at the end of the day that this guy, at the end of the day, right? You know what I mean? It just shows at the end of the day how inexperienced he is.
Yeah.
And now this is the guy that they've chosen to follow Klopp. One of the best managers at the day this side of the century. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the guy, right? Remember, this is the guy they've chose to follow Klopp. Yeah. They've chosen to follow Klopp. You cannot tell me on this God green earth, that makes sense. You can't tell me at the end of the day, right? There's a success story here. They've done this at the day, right? Yeah. So, like, if in about a year to a year's time now, that he's got that he's not doing anything, they can't see no progression. He's easier to get rid of.
Yeah.
You can just say, look, you know what, you go. Do you know what I mean? Remember at the day, he only signed a 3-year contract.
It's not even a long-term contract,
Right. When Jurgen Klopp come in as a manager, he signed a 4-year contract, I do believe.
I think it's a 4-year, yeah. It's a 4-year.
4 years. I remember what he said at the day, right? If we haven't won anything like major within that 4 years, he'll go and manage in Switzerland, didn't he?
It's just listen, Unks. He did say that. And he did deliver. But the thing is, it's a way. What FSG do is that they manipulate our fan base, as they always do. I didn't want to come back to FSG, but I'm just being serious.
The American.
They've got what they wanted. In all reality, this is what they wanted. Let's just be honest there. They didn't want a manager that was challenging them anymore.
In reality, I said,
this is what they wanted.
Right,
they got what they wanted.
This is what they all wanted all along. They thought they got that because they're American and unexperienced. Yeah, they thought let's go and get Klopp. Yeah, look, he's doing that same kind. We can get a little something. Yeah. He's a talker. There you go. Blah 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 blah.
Oh shit.
He did well. Oh, you know what? Okay, no, one Champions League. Can I get some? Yeah, we'll sort you out. You got some. What do we get? We got Seth Vandenberg and my man Elliot.
Elliot
Okay.
and
After we got the
Adrian.
Champions League. Okay, then the next though went on to win the league. Who did we get then, Foz?
We got Jota and Thiago. We meant to get Timo Werner, didn't we? But we didn't.
Yeah, let's get Timo Werner.
No, we should be going higher than that. That's the thing. Where's the
I've
ambition?
asked a simple question, Anton. Like, since you've been watching Liverpool since FSG and Klopp's been there, how many Finnish article players have you seen? Like world class players
No.
Thiago is the only one you think?
Thiago's the only one. Thiago's the only one that it was already
Ready
level,
made.
like, you know what I mean?
At that
Already
age.
world class. Injuries has killed the guy. I understand.
Yeah.
Injury prone. Yeah, we don't need to get into that, but
Because doesn't that tell you something, though? And like, even when we was at our best, we was the best team for about, just say 3 years. I'll give it a take.
yeah,
And we've never signed a world class player.
Not one.
Something to reward the football club, the team,
Yeah.
the fans, like, okay, don't reward the manager, but the fans that follow you through thick and thin and support you,
Foz-
even when you make mistakes and apologize.
What you got to do is, right, Foz, look at the teams in the whole of Europe. Or just go in the Premier
Well,
League.
look at Arsenal now. They're not winning anything, but
at
look
the
what they're
Premier League.
signing.
Whoever's won the league or just come close, they're
Yeah.
like, you know what? We need a little extra to go over the line. Or we need an extra so our rivals don't beat us at the top. What has Liverpool done in them times we've been at the top?
Nope, nothing.
No business. No, it's not Liverpool. It's FSG. I'm sorry, they're only.
But
out-
now,
only out for the Golden Goose.
you know what's happened now? They're exempt from criticism now because there's people there that's running the football team now, which is
Yeah.
Michael Edwards,
Yeah,
Richard
yeah,
Hughes,
yeah,
Julian Ward,
Yeah.
and Slot. So now, if anything goes wrong, you're not gonna go to FSG
No,
anymore.
no, you can't.
You're gonna blame the manager to Richard Hughes.
Perfectly
Julian-
done.
There you go.
To
They
be
know
honest,
what they're doing. They
be
are
honest-
manipulators. That's
to
what
be
they
honest,
do.
I get my-
Businessmen.
Take my Liverpool hat off. It's fair play to them.
Yes.
It really
Smart.
is fair play to them.
Smart.
I don't condone that at all, Rods. But fair play. If you're
Smart.
You know, but you,
Smart.
you know what? You know
Brilliant.
what today? This Galafuri, this you anything that Richard Hughes at the day is supposed to have bare links to Italy, you know. Because remember he grew up in Italy, yeah? He grew up in Italy and he played for one of their academies. I don't know if it's I think it's Parma. He played for Parma Academy, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so he grew up in Italy, right? He's supposed to have links over there, brother. Yeah. So really and truly, that Galafuri at the day, right?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't be in a problem. He should have got that.
And just a speech to the man.
Yeah,
You know
it-
what I mean? A speech.
yeah, just give him a speech, and in fact, it shouldn't be a problem. But it looks like now Galafuri is probably going to go to Arsenal now.
Yeah.
Now,
They're in negotiations now. Yeah.
because what people got to understand is this, yeah, right? These players at the end of the day that Arsenal's buying at the end of the day, right? Yeah, Arsenal buying and what they've got already, yeah, right? It's only a matter of time before Arsenal win the league. And if Arsenal, I'm afraid what's going to happen at the day, right, is this: once Arsenal start winning the league, what they're going to do is they're going to do what we should have done. They're going to build on it. They're going to build on a team.
Yes.
You're build on a team. So the next season, and they win the Champions League.
Yes.
So they're going to build on it, and they're going to build on a team again to say, right, you know what? Every season and day, right, we're going to make sure at the end of the day, right, we're going to win something. And what we're gonna where we're gonna be at there is competing against teams like Ipswich and Brighton.
We did in the past, you know what I mean? People don't know that. In the 90s, that was our competition.
Yeah, but
Ipswich and them.
The thing is about it, that to go from these withering heights of what we were at, and they under the manager.
People don't understand, guys.
To go to this Rolex, yeah, that's what I call it, Rolex, yeah, right. To me, at the end of the day, right, it's unacceptable. This is why at the end of the day, right, yeah, I can't watch any content creating when they're talking about Liverpool. This is why at the end of the day, the press conference was on the other day with Arne Slot. I didn't even bother watching it. Yeah? No, because you know what it is? No, I didn't bother watch it. You know what it isn't there?
You kept to your word, though. You did say you kept to your word.
But,
You got to get it to
do you know what
your word.
do you know what it is?
Yeah,
Dave? But more than sort of like me keeping my word in the name, right? You know what it is, Anton? I'm literally fed up. I'm been fed up.
Can't lie to yourself, Unks. You can't lie to yourself, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm literally fed up.
Sometimes enough, man.
Yeah, I'm being literally fed up at the end of the day. I'm being disappointed with Liverpool. Because we know, and you know anything that. Well, I know, and you guys know anything that, right? We're never going to get the players at the end of the day that we
Cream
want.
of the crop.
Yeah, we never. And FSG at the end of the day, right, are never going to do the right thing.
No,
they're just not going to do the right thing in the day.
They're going to be shopping at Happy Shopper until the end of time.
And we'll be
until someone says, you know what, I don't want a season ticket anymore, and then everyone follows suit, and they're like, I think we need to go. We've took all the money we need. I think we need to bounce.
Yeah.
And when it's too late, when the club's in the dumps already. We're in the dumps.
They're not going to leave that money. They're not going to leave that money. So we're going to be in this boat for a while, guys.
Anton, I was telling Uncle Rods earlier. Sorry, Uncle Rods. I was telling him earlier. If ownership doesn't strengthen from position of power when we was the best team, what chance have you got when you got no power?
Yeah, it's true. It's just and this is what we're talking about. You know what I mean? It can get to that situation, Anton. What you just said, it's like they're going to be in a situation and day where it's sort of like, you know, people are giving away their season tickets and stuff, and nobody's coming, and they say, right, we better bounce. And
that's where the foreigners come in, though.
Right? But you know what's going to happen at the day, right? At that time at the day, right? It's going to take so many years and the day to get again. Liverpool back again. It's going to be like going back to the 90s in the day, right? When we was trying everything in the day.
That's the uncle. That's why I keep telling these young people, you don't know what we've been through. You don't know what we've been through. No, you know what I mean? We've suffered so many years. We've been suffering for so many years. And we don't want to go back to that. That's what we're trying to prevent. But you know, people are believing these people for some reason, Unks. And it's man, the only way is down at the moment, Unks. I can't see any other way. Like you're talking about this player. We was discussing this youngster earlier, in the week. Now he's going to Arsenal. Yeah, now he's going to Arsenal. Anton was explaining to us how good this kid is, and he could.
You, what's this guy? What I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, he's good. I've seen him. I've seen him in the Euros, Anton. I've seen him in the Euros.
He's up to the 90s, Brown.
He's a
quality.
He's a really good player. And what
man? Quality, and he loves to defend.
Yeah, but I'm
telling you. He's going to take Gabriel's place. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and this is what gets me. This is what gets me, right, Anton and Buzz, yeah? It's two things in there, right? When you talk about Italian defenders, yeah? What Italian defender does not like to defend, yeah? Love defend. They make an art form, yeah? And number two, and everything that, right, yeah? You put Galafuri alongside, what's that youth there? Not Gabriel, the other one.
Saliba.
Them two together and everything that, right? It's all over me.
Oh, they might play three at the back. They might do a new formation thing.
Yeah, it's all over. You're not purging that. You're not purging that defense, my friend.
Yeah.
You're not purging.
The defense is good anyway. The defense is good anyway, right? Okay.
This is more power. Power, isn't it? It's more power.
Yeah, you're not purging that defense. You're not purging that defense without paying a heavy price. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we're there in the day, twiddling our thumbs.
Standing still, yeah.
You were there too, standing still in the day. You got the FSG smoking cigars in the day, right? And telling Edwards and day and like Richard Hughes and just go out and chill out the fans, man. You know what I mean? That don't mean nothing to us.
Let's just give a little hope out there. Let's throw someone out there, you know, as they always do. Oh, we're gonna get this person, but we're not really gonna get him. You know, they always give you that little, you know, hope. There's a player coming in, but he's not really coming in.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Keep us on our toes. It's all smoke and mirrors. How many times have you heard that word? Them words, smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, man.
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, man. Look who Man City is gonna go for it, man. Kimmich, man. Like, world class player. Plays in right back. Plays as a midfielder. You know what I mean? Two positions. You know what I mean? This is the future of Italian football.
He based his game on Thiago, isn't it? Kimmich. Yeah. He based his game on Thiago.
And Man United are going for De Ligt. And Uncle Rod said he don't mind him if he came to Liverpool, right, Uncle Rod? Or
I didn't say so. Like, if he came to Liverpool, I will welcome it. you know what I mean? I would literally welcome it. But like, you know, but I think I've got off screen for some reason. But what I'm saying is that I would welcome that. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back. No, I welcome it. But the fact of the day is,
Look at this guy.
I know, and then we're not gonna get these players.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get these players. And what people have got to understand, and what these modern day sort of like fans have got to understand, right? Expect more of this to happen.
Yeah.
I expect more of the teams that are in and around us at the day, right, to do good business and stuff, right? And we just stand still. We just stand still and do nothing. Because
we'll move. We'll shopper, happy shopper.
You know what is the day, right? What is the day, Anton? Yeah, I'll show you something. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I wouldn't be surprised at the day if we don't buy anybody this summer.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And I think from then, this is where the Liverpool faithful should come together and say, no, we can't stand for this. We can't stand for it. We can't.
It ain't gonna happen, Anton. It ain't gonna happen, Anton.
We're trying to get this boy here. This guy has gone to Chelsea. He can play left back or he's centre midfielder.
He's brilliant.
This guy?
He's brilliant.
Yeah.
Dewsbury Hall.
Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester.
Oh yeah, you know what's gonna happen.
One of my mates was talking about him, Anton, for like a few years, man. He said this kid is brilliant, man. Liverpool should go after him. Now look at him. Is that Chelsea?
Yeah, but you know what? That was always gonna happen. Then go to Chelsea once they got that. Once
big up, Alexandra. Big up, brother.
Once they got Chelsea's manager, that was always gonna happen, innit? Really.
But look at Unks. They're signing players. Even Chelsea, you know what I mean? Who finished 12th, 10th, whatever they were. I mean, look at these teams, man. They're signing players. They're signing. What are we doing, man?
Trying to think.
I tell you what, they're not.
Even the smaller teams spent more than us, didn't they?
Yeah, really.
They always do.
I'll tell you what, they're not going to finish 12th next season, and the way it's going for us, yeah, we better hope we don't finish 12th next season.
For sure.
Do you know what I mean? And you know what? If we do in a day, right, finish 12th next season, all these guys in the day saying in the day, sort of like give Arnie a chance and this and that, right? I'm just gonna laugh in their face. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing, yeah. Because I was trying to tell you this about what's happening in Liverpool, and you didn't know this.
Expectations, yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to try and cast me off and everything like that. Tell me at the end of the day, what am I doing? What am I doing on the stream if that's the decision you made? Kiss my ass.
Football Sandry says the last Chilean wonder kid we bought turned out well, didn't he? Bad move, if you ask me. It was Gonzalez. Mark Gonzalez. Yeah.
No.
Bad, was it?
They didn't know about football then. They didn't really know about footballers then. They didn't know about foreign footballers then.
He only played one season. He only played one season. Didn't get a chance.
Yeah, because Benitez had that bloody thing at the end of the day that what he always used to do that. He used to buy these players in the day, right? And it always, you know, it was like a new toy for him.
Yeah.
When that toy got old enough, he just shipped it off.
Yeah.
How many players that he brought in the day, right? And next season,
Robbie Keane.
West Ham or something like that.
I remember he bought Robbie Keane, and then he sold him back. He sold him back to Tottenham in January.
The thing is about him, right?
Not even half the season.
I heard he was a prick, you know.
No. You know what it was? You know what it was? Yeah, that was a club buy. I was a club buy instead of a Benitez buy. Yeah, because Benitez.
What, Robbie Keane?
Yeah, the club bought that. The club bought him more less than sort of like Robbie Keane. Because remember the day, you know, he never really got a game. Two, when he got a game, he was always subbed. You know, remember that time that Benitez went into hospital for the gallbladder business. Yeah, gallbladder thing. Yeah, and he went to hospital for it, right? And was it Robbie Keane started the game
It's Arsenal, isn't it? Arsenal.
Yeah, and he started the game, and then I think in the second half he got substituted. And the commentator said that even when sort of like Benitez is not here and in the hospital, he's still getting subbed. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then what happened in the day, right? He sold him back and then day or like Tottenham and then day
in the same season, yeah.
In January, yeah.
Yeah.
And that same season had that same Tottenham side had Peter Crouch in there, which we sold to thing, yeah. And that day, that day, they beat someone like 4-2 that day.
Goodness me. Goodness me. Football Sanchez, Ronaldinho overhead kick versus Villarreal is the best I've ever seen in my life.
You think it's
I don't remember that one.
What?
I really don't remember.
What, you think it's better than Rivaldo against Valencia?
What in the Champions League?
Well, so they can finish with the so they can finish the Champions League spot.
Yeah,
either them or Valencia, and Valencia were winning.
Come on,
got a hat trick. And
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
What an overhead kick! What an overhead kick!
And it was self-made because he chested it out and volleyed it.
Yeah, and it was, you know what it was? It was so far out as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was actually maybe. Yeah,
it was far out.
Can I be honest with you guys? Can I be honest with you about the new camp? Yeah, it's not as big as people think it is. You know.
As the camera,
I went there. I was on the pitch. The camera, I think, is where they view it from, Anton. That's where it is. But the angle it from. It's not as big.
I feel like most stadiums are like that, you know, Foz. I feel
even Liverpool was like that for a bit. Bridget says, I want to see Rods doing an overhead kick against Man United. Well done, man.
You know what? No chance of that, man. I'll break my fucking Ain't no chance of that, man. Sorry. I love to help you, but that could never happen. I could just about kick the ball. I saw that comment there and I thought, nah, that's quality, actually. That's quality. Big up Richard, man. Big up Richard.
People, do me a favor, just hit the like button for us, please. You know, after we obviously get off the air. After we get off air, obviously people can find us. Hopefully.
Football Sanctuary, we're linked with Dewsbury Hall. The year he was in the Prem, and the fan base went mental. He's not good enough for a top club, in my opinion. I do recall people saying the same thing about Robertson.
Yeah.
8 million.
And Mane. Don't forget Mane. Salah.
Salah. Same thing. So don't knock it, Football Sanctuary. Sometimes them little ones you don't think they're good, bro. Don't. It makes you feel like you're too young. I think young people think that way and think, that's it, be an end all. You see, nah. Sometimes them ones are a little goodbyes, man. Sometimes they are.
Can I be honest with you, right? I'm not being funny, right? Yeah.
Who's Archie Gray, guys? Sorry, Uncle.
Leeds. He was touting him and everything, and then we just fumbled again. We did. FSG did FSG in it.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you look at Brendan Rodgers that day. He did bring some good players at Leicester City, you know. I mean, if you look at sort of like that guy, the Belgian guy he brought in. What's the Belgian guy? The black guy, fella from Belgium he brought in. They went to Villa.
Tillemans.
Tillemans was good. He's a good player, right? You got Tillemans today, right?
You know what, Uncle? You know with Brendan Rodgers, yeah? He's just a one-season guy. That's what he is. He's not really... He, as a coach, he doesn't know how to reinvent himself. You know what I mean, Anton? Does that make sense?
You're right.
Give me a minute, I'll come back.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I reckon, for me, he's out of his depth. I feel like he was better as a
Swansea or something like that.
Yeah, I was Swansea or winning the top clubs.
Yeah,
you're number 2. He's got an eye. He's got an eye. He has got a little eye. Oh, he's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
He has got an eye for talent. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Management terrible.
It's just it's like those kind of players. Anton, remember those kind of players? Those kind of players like in the old days. They give you one season of beautiful football, but after that they just. You don't see them anymore. That's how. That's the kind of manager. He basically is a mirror image of that of a player.
If we had someone
good one season, but the next season is crap. It's like that.
If he was with us as a second to someone else, when a time when we could have won the league, when Suarez was playing for us and that, I think we would have won the league.
Yeah,
because it was him. Yeah,
it
was never going to be. It was never going to be.
Alexander says FSG are looking for us to keep getting top 4 till they get the NBA franchise they want. We won't be seeing any murky signings and needle moving signings.
No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
They're businessmen. They're businessmen, guys. They're businessmen. That's what they are. They're not interested in winning. Anything that goes in their pocket, and It's not going to happen. I don't know why people live in
The
hope.
only thing they win is the money they receive. That's it. They don't want Liverpool to do well. If we do well, it's like, oh shit, they're done well. Oh,
Yeah.
they don't. And their ambition is only money, and that money is the faithful that pay their ticket every year, the annual ticket, season ticket. Yeah. That's it. The golden goose.
I remember.
They don't want nothing else, nothing less.
You know what turned me off.
100%.
You know what turned me off even further, Anton, is during the pandemic. Remember, nobody was going to games, and they started going to games again, but the airports wasn't taking anyone in and out. Remember, so they started letting people back into the stadiums. I was one of them, obviously. Tickets were flying out. They were saying, for your loyalty, we will, even when things get better, we'll still remember your help and coming in to watch us and all that stuff. That's what happened when everybody's allowed back in the country. Can't get tickets anymore. So all that bullshit they've been feeding us,
during us
going during COVID, Anton, risking our lives.
Gimmick. It was a gimmick. It was a nice gesture. It's a nice gesture to say it, but to fulfill it, come on, folks, it's not business. It's not business. Yeah. For them, it's only business. They don't give a shit. Their hearts and hearts. Obviously, if TV cameras are on them now, folks, they will say to you ambition, but their hearts are hearts. When they go into the meeting, when it's only them lot, it's only about the money that's coming in. They're not looking. Money spending is the least on their mind.
I know,
that's why they keep buying these clubs,
Unless they can get something back in that expenditure, that's not happening.
Where is their pedigree, Anton? Where's their pedigree in their teams winning within titles? There's no pedigree. I mean, hasn't anyone noticed that? There's no actual team that they own that wins titles all the time.
No, it's this sustainability. How many times have we heard that, Rod? Sustainability in their tenure. How many times have we heard that? Remember, we've heard that one. Liverpool one of the only big clubs without no debt.
Yeah, we're still hearing now.
What about what you said? He goes, Liverpool should be grateful that they got owners like us, because they were saying that when they took over Liverpool, we was in a basic day. We needed them more than what they needed us.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? Kiss my ass.
Telling me there's not a lot of people waiting around the wings to buy Liverpool. Come on.
Yeah. Question: they put on the money up. They put the money up, the club on the thing, and say, "Let's see how much we get," and then bang.
The same ownership.
If it was like 300 or 400 million more, they would went, sell the club. We ain't really making it. Where they saw that from 300 million to 4 billion. Oh no, we're not selling.
Well, they were going to sell the club for 4 billion, wasn't they? Oh, and then they realized Liverpool's worth more than that, so they said, we'll take it out of the market, as they always do.
Someone will come with 10. They'll say no. They're looking for that money to come in all the time. It's not to go anywhere left or right or up and down. It's just for sustainability. That's it.
Exactly, bro. Guys, we're going too far today, man. But let me just read the comments and we get out of here. Ravi says, question with sorry, guys.
I'm on a runny there.
I don't want to keep it. I mean, I can't keep interrupting you guys. I want to get out of here. Ravi says, with Slots, does he have any good talent ID? Listen, Ravi, I didn't even know he was even in the contention to be a Liverpool manager, mate. So I don't even know about it. Yes.
I'm the same with Fuzzy. I'm saying with you. I'm the same.
I'm going to be the same. I'll be lying if I said I do. So I'm not a liar. So I don't know. He sounds like a good man. Sounds like he might know a little something.
Yeah.
When he mentioned about Guardiola, like when someone mentioned Guardiola, saying that he loves him like more than anything. He's like studied him. That's the only thing. I was like, okay, that sounds good.
Arts, you know, Arts Quasi. He seems to know more about Arnie Slot.
Does he? Oh,
yeah.
Football Century says, Rivaldo head kick was one of the best I've seen. But Rivaldo is your favorite player.
No.
Ronnie is mine.
No. It's not because he's a favorite player. Because Ronaldinho, out of the two, Ronaldinho is my favorite player because I've watched Ronaldinho since under 17 World Cup.
Come on, we watched it, Anton.
Or 17 when he played for a Gremio. So yeah.
Gremio,
Not a lot of people could tell me about Ronaldinho, to be honest. I watched him from a long time ago. Under 17 World Cup in Nigeria and under 20s in Egypt. No one can tell me.
Ronaldinho at the end of the day, right, was a anomaly. He was an anomaly. He's just special. Ronaldo, don't get me wrong, in the day, he has to go down as one of the greats in the of Brazil, right? But Ronnie at the end of the day was just up there because he brought him because my man brought him to PSV. Robson brought him to PSV, yeah, and he scored hat-trick.
You mean R9?
Yeah, no, the real R9 I'm talking about.
R9. There's only one R9.
There's only one, isn't there?
Yeah. So he brought him to PSV, and he scores a hat trick in him. And his last goal, he ran for about was it 10 players today and putting it back in there, and then Robson doing the thing. He's had unbelievable skill. Yeah. World Cup 2006, World Cup 2006, and an overweight Ronnie, and then they ends up being the top scorer in the World Cup, and they win it.
2002.
Was it 2002? Was it?
Yeah, 2002.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it was
against Germany. Yeah,
2006 is when Italy won it.
Yeah,
headbutt.
I got that top still, and
yeah. Remember. Yeah, so remember.
R9 was definitely one of the best players.
He was literally.
I saw.
Come on, guys! Like, if you have to drug a player to stop him playing, you know what I mean? What country was it?
Imagine a man
who won it.
Listen, imagine a man.
Don't want to say.
Imagine a man at the day is overweight. He's overweight. Everybody said he was overweight, and he looked overweight, but he still ends up being the top scorer in the World Cup. You know, This is the World Cup, and the world
change football, bro.
Scorer, right? And Brazil win the tournament for the 5th time, yeah. And this guy's overweight. It shows you at the day, right? You know what I mean? He just knows where the goal is.
When someone mentions someone's changed the game, yeah, he's definitely one of them.
You don't remember when he was kids, Anton, what he did?
A lot of players, a lot of the best stars today are the ones that are coming up. They follow Cristiano Ronaldo. Ask them to ask Cristiano Ronaldo, who did he follow?
Yep.
It was Ronaldo. It was R9.
Ibrahimovic.
His whole game is based off Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Lima. Believe that. It's him.
Hey, do you remember
even young Ronaldinho when he first came, he said that, innit? His idol is Ronaldo.
Of course,
he said that.
Look at
I remember he said that.
Do you know what I love about this? This is one other thing I don't really like. I don't really fuck with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's rare times that he comes out and says, "Yeah,
someone's better than him."
No, that he says that Ronaldinho, it's Ronaldo I followed. It's rare times. I've heard him say it once.
It's all about him.
I've heard him say it once.
Yeah.
No, but
most times you say, "Yeah, just myself." No, brother. I've seen you from beginning.
Anton,
I've seen you from Wade.
And Anton, do you know what it is? You know why, right? This is what it is with Cristiano, is that it's all about him.
Yeah.
It's all about him. It's not about.
Yeah. You see him in the Euros. You see him in the Euros.
There you go. The Euros are set.
Taking everything.
Yeah.
For me, he's a narcissist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you remember the thing? Was it World Cup '98 with the airport?
Oh, the advert.
Yeah, the advert.
Walter Rossi. Do you know that?
We even tried it. I remember we even tried that.
Monday this went. Do you know what came out? The football top 1998 Nike World Cup top and the tracksuit they were wearing in the advert.
Shut up.
Sold out. Can't buy it. Unless you go on eBay and buy it for 300 for the track. Sold out.
That was so. You know what it is?
Rod.
special.
I woke up. I try and get it for Rods, bro. I just started crying because I knew I was gonna get it. I was like, you know what? Just leave it. I threw my phone. I was like, fuck you, phone. No, I swore the phone. I threw it.
Well, did you do a Cristiano?
In my head, right? I was thinking it's only youths getting this. They didn't even know what it is.
Yeah. Yo.
R9 shirt, Ronaldo, World Cup '98 shirt. Oh,
So
bro.
can you remember? Could you remember? And you probably
Let me check the price on eBay now. Yeah.
No. Anton, could you remember? You probably got a better memory than me. Can you remember who was in the squad for '98? Can you remember?
Oh yeah.
Go on then.
Like who?
Like players. Name the 11. Can you name 11?
Oh,
Of course, we could name the 11.
Whoa. Okay.
Taffarel in goal. Taffarel. Aldair at the back. What's that guy? The tall one, the baldy one.
Carlos.
That baldy defender, Anton. The tall one who looked like Dida.
Louis Sal.
No, it wasn't Louis. No, was it?
Is it Van Petter?
Do you remember Anton? He's a tall black defender. He looked like Dida a bit.
Well,
The goalkeeper.
Like
Do
Dida.
you remember? Yeah, there was a centre back that was very tall.
Oh, Cesar Sampaio.
Now you know what I'm talking
Not Cesar Sampaio.
No,
He didn't header. He's the reason why in World Cup '98 they studied him where he didn't header against Holland, and they studied him. Emi Jacquet, the manager of France, he studied him and said, you know what, we're going to score goals.
That was a centre-back with Aldair.
And Zidane scored 2 headers.
Yes.
I know what you mean. I know which one. Oh, my God.
That was a centre-back. That was him and Aldair from 94.
Yeah.
They had Cafu as a right-back. They had, obviously, Dunga in the middle.
Yeah.
They had
Carlos.
Roberto Carlos, obviously, left-back, we talked about. We moved to the midfield. What the hell did they have? They had Dunga. And who was Anton? Who was around him?
Oh my God!
Shit.
Who's the other midfielder?
The fuck?
They played 4-2-2-2-2.
What? Listen, if you ask me, Uncle, the World Cup '94, I could name the whole thing. The '98, I was just looking at Ronaldo.
You're cheating. You're cheating. '98.
No. What is it? I'm trying to think. Wait.
I know Dunga was in the middle. Leonardo was there.
Someone else.
Leonardo was there.
Leonardo was in the team, yeah. I can't remember what number. His name wasn't number 7.
I know. Mauro Silva wasn't there in this World Cup. I know he wasn't there, and Mazinho, Thiago's dad wasn't there.
No, he wasn't.
Both of them wasn't.
Oh,
was Mauro Silva there? No.
Cesar Sampaio. Junior Baiana.
That's it.
Baiana. Junior Baiana.
That's it. Football Central's got that. Yeah.
Baiano.
Junior Baiana. That's it.
Or Junior Baiana.
Yes, he's got it there. There you go.
Okay. Oh, Junior Baiana.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking at the screen.
Junior Baiana.
Leonardo did play midfield this time.
Claudio Toffo, Cafu, Junior
Baiana.
Yes.
Cesar Sampaio.
Cesar Sampaio. That's it.
Cesar Sampaio. I didn't say Cesar Sampaio.
You got Aldair centre back, and you got Roberto Carlos.
Bebeto and Ronaldo up front. I know that was that.
You know why?
Because Romario they didn't take him. He got injured or something. He got injured, I think.
He got fit the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but he wasn't fit enough. They didn't want to take the risk.
Zagallo said no. Yeah. So I remember, what's his name? Romario. He had a bar. He put a bar and he put Zagallo as one of the toilet heads. I'll never forget it. That. Zagallo was number the toilet heads.
So there was another DM, Anton, with Dunga and Leonardo. There was another defender.
It was Cesar Sampaio.
Yeah.
Cesar
and who else? So Bebeto.
It's really up his belly.
There's one player missing, bro.
Midfield.
Yeah. So if you've got Leonardo on the left,
he must have been sub.
Dunga, Cesar Sampaio.
They played 4-2-2-2.
Two pivot. Yeah, two pivot.
It wasn't wingers. It was Leonardo who played inside as well, and Rivaldo played inside.
I don't. Did Rivaldo play?
Rivaldo was playing. Yeah, Rivaldo. Remember he scored a
In
goal.
98?
1998. He scored the goal against
Giovanni was attacking midfielder. Giovanni
on corner.
Anton.
Yeah.
Giovanni was attacking midfielder.
Giovanni. Yeah. No, he didn't make. No, I think he was in the squad.
I've got it here.
No, he was in the squad.
Scotland.
No, he was in the squad, but he wasn't the first team. Giovanni used to play with Barcelona, innit?
With Ronaldo.
No. Not
Wasn't that Giovanni?
Which Giovanni is this?
It's going back. It just says like AM because like CM was Dunga.
Yeah.
And the other CM was Cesar Sampaio.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, right? Cesar Sampaio.
Yeah. And it says
Leonardo in front and Rivaldo in front in the World Cup '98.
Hold on, let me just try.
Are you just talking about the final, Anton, or are you talking about in general, like players?
I'm talking about the World Cup in France. The squad, the first team was playing first 11. Roberto Carlos on the left.
Cafu on the right.
He's got Rivaldo. He's got like.
Aldair, what's the other one?
I'll tell you, he's got right. Roberto Carlos,
Junior Baiano.
Baiano, sorry.
Cafu.
Yeah.
In front of them, you got Cesar
Sampaio. Yeah.
Right. Dunga.
On
the left, you got Rivaldo. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the right, you got Leonardo.
Yeah.
And up front, you had
Roberto and Ronaldo.
Yeah, Roberto and Ronaldo.
Yeah,
they played a 4-4-2.
Okay.
It wasn't 4-4-2. I don't know what that one is, but what it was, on paper it's 4-4-2.
It was changeable. It was changeable.
It was changeable.
2. So it was 2 in front of the first midfielders, which was Rivaldo and Leonardo, and then 2 in front of them was Roberto and Ronaldo.
You know what it is, because this is a squad that played France. Because France's team was Thuram, Leboeuf, Desailly,
Blanc,
Lizarazu, Deschamps. Who's this other guy here?
Yeah, Deschamps, Dugarry,
Karen Booth, something like that.
Deschamps.
Jokaev,
that's it.
And Guy.
Dugarry.
No, it's G.
Gouvage.
Yeah, Gouvage. Yeah.
Number 9.
Yeah. Gouvage. Yeah.
Number 9 up front.
Yeah, because what they did, France played a 4-3-3. Yeah, played a 3-3.
Wow.
And Zidane literally played like a 10.
Yeah, it was a 10.
I'm still, Anton, guys, I'm still convinced Ronaldo was drugged.
Ibrahim Bar. They had Ibrahim Bar with the bleach blonde
Ibrahim Bar, Karen Burr. You know what I mean? They had so many.
Lizarazu.
Oh, he was.
Denilson was on the bench for Brazil. Don't forget Denilson, fast feet.
Remember the step overs?
Yep. But you got that World Cup, man. Just Ronaldo. That was all about.
94. Name 94s then.
Come on, man. You can't beat me on that one. Come on.
Cafe
on goal.
Yeah.
Are you talking about in the final or in general?
This was against Italy.
Yeah, because Jorginho was injured, didn't it? So Cafu played as a right back, right?
Yeah.
Aldair, Marci.
No,
Aldair
played. Jorginho played.
He played, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Aldair and Marcia Santos. Marcia Santos.
Yeah.
Barranco.
Yeah.
Branco.
I don't know his name. Come on, man. Dunga.
Yeah.
Marzinho.
Yeah.
Zinho.
Yep.
Number 9. Zinho. He used to wear. What number used to wear?
Zinho, number 9. They based it in the 1970 World Cup. I remember. That's what I remember. Because they did the same thing in 1970 World Cup. So how many players have I got? How many players?
You need
Romario and Bebeto.
No, you have one in midfield. Because they played a 4-4-2. It's interchangeable.
So I'll put Zinho there.
You got Zinga.
No.
Mauro Silva.
Mazinho.
Yes, Mauro Silva, yeah. Mauro Silva.
And Bebeto Romario. There you go. I'll go
that's it. Yeah. Go on, brother.
Don't make mistakes. But that was my team. That was my team, man.
Ozzy. Do you know why they did that celebration?
Wasn't it? Was it Bebeto's baby or something?
Yeah.
Mazinho's.
No, Thiago,
isn't it?
Oh shit!
Thiago, bro.
Yeah, because he went like that, didn't he? He went like that.
That's Thiago, bro.
Romario, Bebeto, Mazinho. They're doing that. I remember.
And it was.
I guess Holland.
Perfectly sync. Baby
You know what it is?
Best
You know
World Cup, man. Best World
what it
Cup,
is?
man. Glory land. Yeah,
that
man.
actual team at the that actual team that you just went, the '94 team was actually scary, innit?
Oh,
Scary team. I
And
remember that.
Bebeto was one of them strikers, right? You know what he was
sick,
like?
mate.
He was like Inzaghi, but can finish because his movement
Yes.
was crazy. He will never stop running.
He'll never stop running.
Never
And more
stop
creative,
running.
Anton, and more creative as well.
And
Never
Inzaghi
stop
was a G,
running.
you know. Inzaghi was a G, you know
Stop
that, innit?
running. Defenders hate defenders like that.
And Inzaghi,
Who was the
I
fastest?
told him this.
that's a question for you. Who was the
Fastest feet. Fastest
in the
feet.
West?
You know what he's talking about, innit?
Who?
This is my guy, innit? This is why he works with me at work, innit? I
Go
told him, innit? I told him when he said that. Don't you remember when we was kids? Don't you remember when we was
Well,
kids?
Fozzie, come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Black Manamum. Fozzie was called Black Manamum.
There you go. He's gonna. Oh man.
Not Black Manamum, Black Manamum.
I swear that's what he used to call me.
Listen,
That movie, though, stop that.
he was the only guy I see do a step over. He done about 15 step overs to one player. He didn't touch the ball, and the ball went through the player's legs, and he still did step overs afterwards.
Stop it, go on.
The better fell on the floor, and he was still doing step overs.
Probably not easy, you know.
Fastest feet in the West. I'll never
Who
forget
said
that,
Black
man.
Animal, you know?
That's what he called me. Because I was thin in it. I'm thin in it. So he called me Black Man.
Called him Black Manamum. It was, and from then it was like Black Manamum, bro.
That's quality. I like
Anton used to come out with some statements. I remember there was two twins in it in our area, Unks. Yeah, they were a little bit, fifi. Like they're feminine. What do you call it? Like a girly kind of thing, innit?
Yeah,
boys.
Yeah. And Anton, remember the Cray twins? Yeah. Instead of like calling them Ronnie and Reggie, innit? He called them Ronnie and Ronnie. Who was only 12?
I didn't walk around, you know.
He used to come out with some statements, man. They used to just kill us, mate. Ronnie and Ronnie.
We all came up with some jokes. Come on, man. Everyone had jokes. Everyone.
It was the best. You used to kill us, man. Absolutely.
it's
Black
funny,
Manny, man. Fastest feet in the West. Like a
Like
gunslinger or something.
Fozzie's feet was the fastest I've ever known, bro. It was long.
I had Fuzzy as a baller back in the day, you know.
Oh, Fozzie.
I was all right.
He's a baller, man.
Tell you what, guys. A lot of people didn't know this, but I knew this. But I didn't say this to a lot of people. When Fozzie used to take on players, he used to hold his breath. He used to hold his breath, and when he beat that person, then he breathe. He go,
Yeah.
and they go past him, and they go.
I used to copy a player. I forgot what the player's name was. There's a player that used to do that. There's a player that used to do that, Anton. I used to copy him every time doing that. And I did it the rest of my life when I was playing football. I used to
How
do
many
that.
people knew that, Foz?
Huh? I don't know.
Not a lot of people.
No, nobody knew that. Nobody knew, but I copied the player that did that.
Hold
I
your
remember
breath.
there was a player.
Until you got past the player, I got past to the end of the line where you went to go. That's when you breathe again.
Yeah.
So he used to make himself. Bro, that's not a bad thing to do, bro. That's like, you're tensing
I
yourself.
swear that, Anton, there was a player I used to copy when I was a kid. Yeah.
Players, and I'm not going to breathe. I had that. Oh, shit, bro. I love that post, bro.
I miss those days, man. Playing football in every street. Like we just play football.
We went to in Wembley.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a show like who's the best? Because we used to say like we were better than bare teams, man. 5-a-side, 6-a-side teams.
Are you talking about when we had your cousin in the team as well? We did the fight that time. We went to the final.
No, when Rods, let me tell you the story, Rods. We've gone through all teams. We're playing these teams. Fozzie's doing Fozzie. I'm doing me. My cousin doing. We're doing well.
Ibrahim as well. Yeah.
We're linking brilliant, right? We're not an arrogant team or someone's flash. You beat a team, will shake hands, and everything's fair. You know what I mean? We're not that team. It wasn't flash or arrogant. One thing we could say about us. But there was one other team that was watching us, and their manager was watching us, and he was like, you know what, this team is tasty. So every time they have a game or we didn't have a game, he'll come watch our game.
Yeah.
And then he'll say something, you're going to be playing us in the final. watch it. You're gonna be playing us in the semi-final, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you play us, we're gonna beat you. We're like, yeah. We're just young kids. We're like, you know what? If you do, you do. We kept it moving.
Yeah.
We're coming up to his team now. Do you know what? We smashed them 4-0. 4-0. No, not smashed them. It's 4-0 in the first 10 minutes. It's a 6-a-side pitch, you know. We smashed this team. We're dismantling this team. We're on off. We're not even thinking about it's the guy's team. We forgot that. Now, you know, after the game, I went to shake his hand. He goes, F off, you prick. And he's a big man. He goes, I goes, what? He goes, what? And he tried to pull out a knife. I said,
shut up.
Yeah, man. We faced everything back in the day.
Because I'm bulletproof, I was so angry and so disheartened because the guy was talking so much. And we never said anything back, like rude to him, because he was an older guy. We had respect. And when he pulled out a little knife, I was so angry. I was going towards him. I wanted this guy to stab me. I wanted to bite his eyes.
I've never seen Anton like this.
I was so angry. I didn't care about the knife. I was so angry because I gave him respect. And we didn't disrespect him when we won. We shook their hands and well done, guys. And he was the most.
That's the worst thing when we do that.
Yeah,
man.
I think there was another team. There was a hidden team that said it was a dark horse team.
Yeah,
but they was good, decent as well, and they beat us in the final. I think it was at 2-1 or 3-1.
We had a couple of players sent off.
It was that game. It was the game before. We got fouled a lot as well.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of injuries. I remember Foz, he was injured.
Yeah.
We still played. I had a back injury. I'll never forget it.
I think Mervyn got sent off, didn't he? And then it was just me and Ibrahim in the pitch because you was injured and Mervyn was injured, and me and Ibrahim was just we was in the pitch on our own. I mean, and the goalkeeper. That's it.
And I'll never forget that. I was so angry, Rods, because we would not give this guy a problem, you know. This guy's followed us around and then talking.
Yeah.
Watch me play your team. Watch me play your team.
Was that nasty back in the day?
Second best to my team. I was like, okay, cool. And he was so pissed. He was just pissed, so pissed.
Unks, the football we played in that tournament was just out of this world. One-touch football, mate. Dribbling sometimes.
One-touch movement.
I like it.
You would have loved it, Unks. You would have loved it, mate.
It
was like talented players all in one pitch, like all together. It was that good.
All together, all firing, all cylinders, bro. Perfect it was. But I think
that's the only tournament I regret, Anton. We never won, man, because we played so well in that tournament.
We put so much in that game. That's why we lost the final.
Yeah, emotion got a hold of us, mate. You know what I mean? When a guy's pulling a knife out on you, what are you gonna do, innit? Like you're gonna start thinking, you know.
It did spoil it, innit? It did spoil it.
It did.
The crowd went down a bit as well. I think a lot of people was like, we want watch this spectacle. And when they heard about the knife, there's a lot of people just dispersed. So it could have been that as well, the knife, like not really on focusing.
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
But that was then, you know. But you know what? I was so proud that day. I have to admit, it was just, I think
best football, mate.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I see it as the final, we beat them.
Five-a-side.
No, but you know, when you're playing games like that, you always go back to a defining time, and you may not have won the tournament, you know what I mean, or may not have won the game. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. You know, but you always go back to say, like, you know what, that's a really special game for like me or like people then. I
think Anton, I think that was the last tournament we actually played five-a-side. I think we played 11-a-side going forward after that. Yeah.
That was the last time.
We went
Wembley, bro. Yeah. Way out of our ends. Because it was scary, like man. Clubs who've won tournaments in their areas.
Yeah.
It was like a Champions League, but like kids.
Yeah.
Like youth
we prepared for that. We prepared for that, didn't we? Because we played in our local area, and I think we won the tournament, didn't we? And Phil Neal gave us the trophy. Remember Phil Neal, the ex-Liverpool right back.
Yeah.
He gave us the trophy for that one. I remember. Yeah, man.
That's quality, though, isn't it?
Oh, never forget, man. Remember the Bobby Moore thing? For the Bobby Charlton thing.
Yeah.
Did you go with us to Bobby Charlton?
Me, Marlon, and I think you and David won, didn't it? Yeah. Bobby Charlton tryouts.
Bobby Charlton.
I think Marlon went a long way. I think
he went a long way. Yeah, he went a long way.
And he ended up at Chelsea, didn't it? Afterwards, didn't he?
He got spotted for Chelsea. Yeah. He played for Leyton Orient. Then he got spotted for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And Chelsea.
Lethal left foot, man. Lethal left foot.
Last minute, Leyton Orient said we want 50,000. No, it was not. It was. I think it was 30,000. because he's at 11, 12 at that time.
Yeah.
11,000, 12,000 for a kid.
Crazy.
Like, but he said last minute, you know, because he was going to sign and everything. They had the kits for him. I never forget because I remember he couldn't play because they said he's banned. We're gonna have to ban him. But Chelsea was still letting him play. He was training with Vialli. I'll never forget that because he come back with the jumper. I goes, I got Vialli jumper. Never forget that. Never forget that.
You still see him?
He goes, he actually spoke to him in English, so he couldn't believe he spoke English like so well.
Yeah.
This was obviously at time after being there, but it was like maybe 7-8 months he's in country, but he said he couldn't believe that he's speaking English so well. But they said he was. I remember when Marlon was telling me, they were looking at kids' nursery books and nursery cartoons and that, and they got English. I was like, raw, because that's like building blocks, isn't it? How smart is that to use? You know, kids' cartoons is really specific for language.
Yeah.
So do you still see him, Marlon?
Oh, Marlon?
Yeah, you still see him.
Last time I saw him was about 3 weeks ago. We do still speaking that. He lives near Victoria Park, so I see him sometimes on my way to work. Sometimes.
Okay.
But we still keep in touch. But we still keep more in touch. But as we all got kids and everything, and we're doing our thing and work at home, we don't speak.
He was talented, man. He was talented, man. It was talented.
He was.
You know, we don't say a lot in it. When we was younger, like we was all rivals in it. So we don't say a lot.
Would you agree, right? I said to Mervyn. Mervyn was like, "And you're so right." He was a carbon copy of Sturridge.
Yes, that left foot, the way he dribbles, 100%.
Rod, on my bro, I know we're talking about this. But I will say it gladly on my kids' lives. Carbon copy. I would not tell you a lie. The exact same. One thing he had over Sturridge, it was like determination, so much determination. Sometimes Marlon would cry, and you think, bruv, what are you crying? But that's his power, bruv. And he's got the next things, bruv. You're like, rah, what made you do that, bruv? And I used to realize, why he's crying. He used to make himself like get to a point like, no, I must win. I must score. I must do something.
You know what I wish? Because we was all like from the same area. I wish we support each other better. Because like Uncle was like so much rivals instead of like supporting each other. I think we would have done something. Some of us would have at least done something else. We supported each other better.
Yeah,
it's just like the rivalry. I think took an over. Like, I'm better than you.
The rivalry made us who we made us. That good. It made us that good. But I think we needed something to tell us. No, let's push the next one, and then it will cascade the next one, and then we'll be like, what's them red monkeys that hold on to each other? Like them, they fit all in. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think in another time, honestly, oh man, it would have been
the talent that came out of that area, and a lot of us should have done it, mate. A lot of us should have done it, man.
We had a black shearer called Joseph.
He was older than us, a couple of years, but he was a beast, mate. He was a beast, man.
Black shearer.
Came out of nowhere, Unks. Came out of nowhere.
Just no side foot, bro. There was no finesse. It was
side foot.
Blast. And then one day I said to him, Rods, I said, Joseph, why do you blast it, bro? You're in front of the goal. He goes, Antoine, I don't care if it was my baby brother. I would still blast it. I goes, how old is your baby brother? He is 2 years old.
He will still get the goal. Wow, man. We had Uncle. We had another guy called Lee Murray as well. My goodness, man.
What Ronaldinho?
The best freestyler in that area, man. The best.
He was. Yeah.
Oh man.
What
he used to do with the ball. Goodness
for me, to be honest, he was the best out of us all.
Yeah, 100%.
Marlon was the one that touched glory because
he should have made it. Basically, he should have made it. Yeah.
He was shoulders with Vialli. He's seen these guys. With Murray, it was choice.
Natural footballer.
I don't want to be a footballer then. He had the attitude, but he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
I think there was one game that was coming to scout him.
Yeah.
And he threw his boots at the referee.
Why?
Because the player was trying to take him out. The referee thought, he was being cocky because he had so much skill. Rods,
unlimited.
He was the white Ronaldinho. That's how I explain to everyone.
Yeah.
The other day, he was in tears. He goes, and I thought, I don't know what to say when he said that, bro. I goes, bro, I'm telling you the truth of my heart, bro. You know me, I'll be real. Even though you're my friend, I will say the truth. The truth it is. I say that a brick is a brick and a stone is a stone.
Exactly, mate.
And bro, you was the right Ronaldinho. You could do so much.
Anything with the ball. Anything, mate.
The manipulation.
He will flick it over your arms and grab it somehow. Like, it still hasn't hit the floor. You know what I mean? That's
and every time we used to see him, right? Because we never used to hang about with each other, but we grew up together. Yeah. Me and him, we're the same age. Yeah. We're all the same age.
I came when I was about 11.
Used to do a trick.
10, yeah.
Fozzie, was he with us when he said to do the football tricks? Every time he saw us.
Yeah, of course, man. Man, I used to come back from school and I used to be in the bus with him telling me about things like this, man.
Bro,
he loved John Barnes. He loved John Barnes, man.
Adore John Barnes. That was his favourite player. John Barnes, Hoddle, and Maradona. This guy used to... Rod, he used to say, I'm going to hit this lamppost. We're walking.
Yeah.
He'll hit the lamppost and he catch it.
Ding!
Across the road.
That is going on?
Bro, he would hit it.
The ball was his best friend.
And he'll hit it. Not all the time. It wasn't... I would say his ratio was maybe 6 or 7 out of 10.
Even that's not too bad.
He'll hit it. He'll hit it.
Yeah.
There's times he miss it. He's human. But he'll say he hit something, he hit it.
Yeah, he suffered a few horrific injuries with his knees.
Injuries, attitude. First and foremost, it was the attitude.
Yeah, the nightlife.
Yeah, he had the attitude of like his mum and dad were like, "Yeah, it's cool. If you don't make it, it's cool. You can be a model. You can do anything. You can do anything. It doesn't matter."
Yeah.
If his parents were like, "No, you're gonna do this. Have discipline. You're gonna do this. You're this that." He said it himself. He don't blame his parents. He wouldn't change his child for the world.
Yeah.
But he wished someone.
They're nice people.
Said, no, you're doing this. That's it. No. Your attitude didn't like it. You're not gonna have this for tea or something like that. Or you don't understand. You're going straight to a room. They just let him. It was like just let him be himself, kind of thing, which is good. But some ways, as a child, they need some kind of guidance to just
role models, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think that's Anton.
They were the best people. They were lovely people. Yeah. They're lovely people. Yeah. It was like too blasé, too casual. It's all right. It's all right. We can do this, you know.
Yeah.
Well, focus on this, and you can do this.
He was so good, man. He was so good, man.
He was like Gascoigne.
I would never that about Lee, man. He was just the best, man.
Oh, but even he said it. I'm sorry, Murray said it. No, Mervyn. Mervyn goes, and if Murray would have made it, I think would have gone in. He goes, why do you say that? He goes, and he's white as well. He would have pulled it. He's got the gips of the gab. He would have pulled us all in different teams.
And he was like that. He was like that, wasn't he?
Because how good he was, they would have believed him. And they would have got in somehow, or been coaches, or would have got links. Because a lot of players, a lot of coaches got in because of links from who that
family and friends, innit? That's what it is. Yeah. Back in the day. Back in the day it was about family and friends, yeah.
Mates rates, Rods, your one.
Mates rates.
Would have got in.
Yeah, man. It's a shame, man. It's a shame, man.
Honestly,
I honestly think, like I said to you when Uncle Ross wasn't here, in the modern day, I think a lot of us would have made it in the modern day. You know, in the modern day, what it is, guys, if you look at the players in the modern day, it's those boys that would have made it back then, Anton, that make it now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? The rich boys that don't care about football, don't know much about football, they just play the game. You know what I mean? We was passionate. We loved the game. And, I mean, that was our life. Play day and night, unks. Day and night, we'll be on that football pitch playing.
Do you know what it's more for? I was speaking to someone else before, like someone who I just saying that. I was saying, Jude Bellingham is decent. He's one of the best players in the world right now. But I see flaws in his game. I'm like, that's quite... And no one else can see it.
Thank you. Finally, you can see what I was talking about.
No one else can see it. They can't see it. It's like, bro, that was odd. Why did you... You're a baller. I'm not knocking you. You've gone to the promised land, the land that I would wish that was...
Could potentially win a Ballon d'Or, Anton, as well. Don't forget. The way he's like, performing. But there is a lot of flaws, and I said he's gonna be injury prone, bro.
But I feel like I've seen 21 with dribblers and ones who got the techers and the touches, even younger than you. Like, the touches was better than that, and they wouldn't have made that decision. But his thing, he's got so much belief in himself. That's what it is.
And what worries me about him when I'm watching him, I could see a serious injury along the way. That's
Yeah.
when the way he gets moves, the way he runs towards things, the way he just doesn't stop. You know what I mean? When I was a kid,
It was
the
a
coach,
game.
the coaches used to tell me, you know what, I was just running that, Anton. I was just an athlete, and I could just run the whole day. They used to just tell me, slow down. You gotta like do things with time. You can't keep doing that because you will tire yourself out as time goes on. And that's how I see when I'm not looking at Bellingham. A lot of injuries, and
it could go
wrong. Yeah,
he has to be lucky. He has to be.
But this thing's like, Anton, the way I'm saying it, it could happen early to him. You know what I mean? So basically, like you just said, at the moment he's living on luck. He's living on luck now.
Rod, can you remember the game against Serbia, the first game? If you watch it, I think it's the second half. No, it's the first half. He takes the ball from the 18-yard box on the left-hand side, and he dribbles it through the midfield. Yeah. But he pushed it too far.
Yeah.
But the play, he pushed it so far that it looks uncontrollable. Because of his long legs, he's flicked it, and the defenders caught him.
Yes.
But luckily, he got out of it. But the player got a yellow card. But that touch was poor. I was like,
poor, mate.
Funny,
poor, man.
Funny touch.
Yeah.
And I see there's a lot of things in this game. I'm watching them.
There's a lot of flaws, and a lot of flaws.
But do you think at the end of the day he can iron out those flaws as he gets older?
Oh, 100%. His ceiling is high.
If he escapes injuries, he'll be fine.
And he's got that ultimate belief in himself. He's got a good, great attitude, and he's got great people behind him, his parents.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, he's been investigated for some celebration.
He did. It was on camera, man. It was on camera.
Huh? Did he look like a wanker?
It wasn't that. It wasn't. It wasn't that.
He was holding his
on his crotch,
holding his scrotum, but not touching it, but like that, doing it like. But he said he was a gesture to people that.
Was it a bit like what
balls or something like that?
Do you think is it a bit like what my man did, didn't it? Simeone.
It was like
that was like that, yeah.
It was like that. But English friends, exactly the same as that.
Yeah.
But
guys,
he wasn't penalised for it, and then Cristiano Ronaldo did in the game after the same thing back when he scored the hat-trick.
Guys,
so,
I am done, guys. I am done. But Anton, finish it off. Go on, finish it off.
They might be doing it because of Switzerland. They're playing Switzerland, and where's the UEFA headquarters? Switzerland. Zurich, get it?
Yeah, exactly. You know what is Anton? Say less.
Say less. Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it, life? It's amazing.
I would love
guys,
to chat tonight, bro.
Man, we're gonna chat some more. Don't worry, some more streams are coming.
Friday night, bro. I'm going to 4:00 on this one. It would have been.
No, we'll do it next week. Next week.
I'm telling you, we've been talking and then birds, and they'll be like that. Birds.
3 hours. 3 hours we've done. But people, before you guys go, people, before obviously we leave, please come to the YouTube channel, subscribe, hit that subscription button, notification button, like button, all that good stuff. Please also go and subscribe to Uncle Roz. Please tell them, Uncle Roz, where you are.
Yes, I've got a stream coming up on Friday morning, 2 o'clock. It's a late one. Argentina versus Ecuador watch along. So if anybody's up at that time there, you can come over, do you know what I mean, and keep me company.
I ain't been watching.
And then later on that day, I'm doing another stream, another watch along, which is the big one: Spain versus Germany, quarterfinals of the Euros. Both are quarterfinals of the Copa America, and it's quarterfinals of the Euros. You can catch me on Anfield Uncle Rods on YouTube. Also, you catch me on here with Fuzzy because we're going to be doing a new channel very soon. Well, newish channel very soon.
Started already, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be all together. You know what I mean? Talk about football, but I'm not just going to be talking about Liverpool. We're going to talk about every team. Do you know what I mean? So expect some interesting chats. Also catch me on Instagram and also catch me on Twitter, which is the same Anfield Uncle Rods.
Yes, Unks. Anton. Forget the streets,
on the streets. On the streets. You get me on X, Antos Pantos. Yes, Antos Pantos. I said Antos Pantos. God damn it.
With pride, he says it with pride.
Listen, you got to make jokes of yourself. Damn it! You can't take yourself too serious. You get me? Or Antos01 on Instagram or on these good fellas channels. You know, I'm here to support them, man. they're gentlemen, and then if we push them anywhere to go to the highest of heights, that would be great, man. That's life. It's about helping people.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
I would love to do so. I would always try to.
Yeah, the thing is, guys, like there's about 78 people watching us on all over the social medias. It's all about the YouTube channel, guys. We need you guys over here. If you come over here, obviously just
touch the subscription button.
Touch. That's all we need you to do.
Not telling you to smash. Just press the button.
And like debate with us, innit, guys? Debate with us. If you disagree and all that stuff. If you agree, like come on the chat and say your piece.
Wait. Pause.
Yeah.
Press it. press, like, subscribe.
Free. It's all free. All right, guys.
Prestige worldwide.
I'll see you soon, guys. Yeah. Take care. Take care. Take care.